Good morning, Chips. It's fishing time. It's wedding time. Hi, Daddy. I will be. Mods! Mods, you know what to do. Good morning, Chips. YT4, thank you so much for the get-in membership. Guys, I don't know. The stream's looking a bit spooky right now. OBS is showing me lots of red things saying dropped frames, network. And it's all in red and it's looking really scary. Is everything looking okay? Am I looking okay? Am I lagging like before? This early in the morning, we're gonna ask left or right already. This early in the morning? It's midnight right now, Mr. Five. What are you doing here? Little better last time. No lag. My internet is under attack. And I'm streaming on Wi-Fi right now. I look fine on the hotel TV. Why are you watching me on the hotel TV? Wait, Mr. Five, aren't you staying with family right now? Don't tell me I'm like on TV. By the way, guys, I'm eating ice cream right now. I'm having Ben and Jerry's, and I haven't had this ice cream for like 3 years. Guess which flavor I'm eating, by the way. Maybe it's weird I'm eating ice cream at midnight right now. Which one? Gosh. Fish food? I knew you guys. I knew you guys would say fish food, but I just wanted to tell you you're wrong. I was looking at fish food. I was thinking, should I get fish food? You mean the UK version? Benjamin and Gerald's? Is Ben and Jerry's American? I'm not eating fish food. Did you catch the bouquet fish? Chocolate cherry. Hello, Sydney. Thank you so much for the super chat. Actually, in both of the weddings I went to, neither of them threw the flowers. Neither of them threw them up in the air, waiting for someone to catch them. Both of them took their flowers home. Ben & Jerry's American. Did you know Haagen-Dazs is American as well? I didn't know that. I thought it was European. Because of the name. Wait, let me just eat my ice cream. It's so hard to get something out. Guys, do you know how it feels to be able to stream without being paranoid and looking left and right, looking at the floor and looking at the walls in case there's a G around? Because you know, this whole time when I've been streaming for what, how long now? Almost 8 months now? In the past 8 months I've been streaming, you guys probably can't tell, but I've been like looking sneakily like left and right and like down, using my peripheral vision just in case there's like a G around on the ground, and like out of paranoia. And it feels so great to be able to stream and not have to like look around and see that, like, you know, just in case there's like G somewhere or some kind of creature hiding somewhere or walking, you know, on the ground or the wall or whatever. It just feels so good. Like, I don't have to be paranoid anymore. Wait, no one's guessed the flavor that I'm eating yet. Chips, I thought you were supposed to be able to read my mind. Damn, no marriage for you, fish. Guess you're stuck with that. What if I made my own announcements? Guys, I want to announce that I'm actually married. Would you believe me? Wait, would you actually believe me? I feel like you guys would believe me. I feel like it's really believable if I said I was married. I feel like you guys would be like, yeah, I see it. Yeah, she seems like she's married. Oh yeah, like she's not at all. Nah, hell no. Wait, what the hell? Wait, why? I feel like I'm the number one most, you know, seemingly married streamer. Actually, I feel like you send your condolences to the Whoa, hold on. Anyone? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. Wait, why are you doubt? Caramel Chuchi flavor? It's actually chocolate fudge brownie. You guys all were wrong. Hold on. I'm kind of offended. Wait, can we talk about this first? Can we talk about this? Five Nights at Freddy's. It's kind of Five Nights at Freddy's behavior. I'm like surveying my situation, looking for the G's. How often are you attacked by G's in your apartment? Ever since the last what's the word, infestation I got, well, the first ever infestation actually really freaked me out, and that one was already enough to like give me trauma and PTSD, and it's just, I don't know, it takes me ages to get over it, because like the last infestation was like a year ago, right? And I spent so much money on the fumigation thing, whatever it's called. That's not the word. I forgot the word I wanted to say. But anyway, I spent a lot of money on that, and I, you know, still get nervous because, you know, before I left for the UK, I noticed dead G's outside the neighbor's door again. So they're attracting G's again with their dirtiness. So now I'm scared that while I'm gone, the G's are going to take over my flat. Wait, hold on. Can we talk about the fact that you guys wouldn't believe me if I said I was married? That's not what you. Who can marry the strongest person? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like anyone. I'd be, you know, anyone who marries me would be so lucky, because I'm like the exclamation mark glaze, by the way. Like, you know, the most marriage material candidate. That's me. If you were, kudos to that person for being able to deal with you streaming at like 6 AM 4 to 5 days a week. I'm sure someone. Why wouldn't someone deal with that? Wouldn't they? Isn't that normal? How can you cheat on the demon's fish?
37 cents has been fished from beans. Thanks for keeping this server running. Congratulations on your marriage.
Congratulations on your marriage. Wait, hold on. Wait, did I miss another super chat? Oh, I did. Wait, hold on. Delta, wait, Fuzzy, let me say thank you to Delta. Delta, thank you for the super chat. Missing stream due to Addo concert affection later. Enjoy the Addo concert. Delta, I don't know if you can hear me, but enjoy Addo. Enjoy Addo. Congratulations on your marriage. Beans, thank you so much for the super chat. It wasn't me who got married today, but it was like two of my school friends. As in, they didn't get married at the same day. I meant my friends got married on different days. One got married on Friday, the other one got married today. But they're both my school friends. But like, what about me? What if I'm next? What if I'm next? Do you guys want to come to my wedding? Let's skate past this us not believing you're married bit. Why? I feel kind of offended. I'm married too, guys. Haha. Okay, Zero, come on. If you guys don't believe me, how am I going to believe you? You barely have time to eat. How could you get the time to care about someone else? Well, so you see, you know, as a professional married person, right? Only I would know this because I'm actually like married, right? As an actual married person, I can confirm to you that married people don't even need to see or talk to each other. Like, they can actually like coexist in the same space. Guys, I think my cover, my cover came out. My summertime cover came out. Wait, that's what I'm streaming right now. I'm streaming right now to tell you guys my cover's out. Wait, hold on. I've got a Red Panda video on my feed. Oh god, I can't close my feed now. Toronto Zoo baby Red Panda, day in the life of a keeper. Oh, there's too much going on. I'm getting distracted. Okay, anyway, yeah. You guys wouldn't know because you're like all unmarried, but as a professional married person, right? You guys wouldn't know, but I would know. Yeah, you don't actually need to be... Oh, my ice cream's melting. My ice cream's melting. Yeah, you don't need to talk to them. Or ever think about them. You're too overqualified for everyone, unfortunately. They're looking for less qualified people. You know what? You know what? You're not wrong. You're not actually wrong. You know... Surely they'd be afflicted by inferiority complex with being with someone so grand and awesome. That's what I meant totally. No one can match the power and smartness to marry you. You know, you guys are so right. You guys are so right. And the thing is, so many people trying to marry me. You guys wouldn't understand. Like, so many people want to marry me. They see the Lambos. They see my Rolexes. They see my wads of cash. They're like, whoa, we want to marry this streamer. She's so cool. But I'm like, you know what, guys? I can't. I don't have time for this marriage stuff. No. I'm too cool for marriage. Can you guys match me? Can you match my intelligence? Can you match my intellectual stimulation abilities? Can you match, you know, all the Lambos I have? Can you match my graciousness? My smartness, my kindness, my truthfulness, my God-fearingness, my family-friendliness. Can you match all of that? No. If you can't, you're not qualified. You can't join the club. That'll be me. That's why I told everyone who tried to marry me. So guys, it's true. I'm not married, but if I wanted to be, I could be. Because like, there's like so many people who are like, whoa, Fish, you're so cool. I want to marry you. You're so cool. But like, yeah, I'm not, that's not good enough for me, Chips. Not good enough for me. You know, the second thing is like, I have to say, but can you accept the chips? I can't abandon the chips. And if they say no, I won't marry them. Simple as, simple as. Fish is so kind, she never forgot the little people. See, I told you, no one was kind of streamer. You didn't catch the bouquet, you can't be next. I'm telling you, my friends didn't throw them. They kept them, they took them home. These flowers are expensive nowadays, I don't blame them. Chloe, thank you for 5 months of Overclock memberships. Marriage in this chat. Wait, Chloe, why are you... Hold on. I feel like... You know what? If I can't get married, you guys can't get married. Those are the rules. Those are the rules. We'll have to. If anyone gets a marriage proposal, you've got to check it with the chips. We've got to run it by the chips. Check if they're qualified. Oh my gosh, my ice cream's melting. Can I put my ice cream back in the freezer? I can't eat this whole thing. No go. Let me put my ice cream back in the freezer. Give me a second. I'm back. Okay, hold on. Live stream the wedding. Guys, if I got married. Guys. Okay, I was actually thinking about this exact same thing today, by the way. I was watching my friend's wedding thinking, if I ever get married, I should stream it for the chips. Would you guys like that? Oh god, I just like whacked my bottle. If I ever got married, should I stream it to the chips? Should I stream it to you guys? Would you watch it? Would you watch my marriage stream? I feel like I should do that. Hold on. Oh god, I'm so dependent on the comments. Give me a second. I sure hope this theoretical marriage partner of yours is not a physical copy of Apex Legends. Can you guys just forget about this the whole Apex thing? I swear, like, I made one analogy, and I thought it was a really good one, by the way. The stream's bitrate is higher than recommended. So if I reduce my bitrate, maybe my stream will run better? Huh? Anyway, as I was saying, can you guys forget about the whole Apex thing? Because, like, I made one analogy, and now you guys think I want to marry the game Apex Legends. You're going to a wedding next week? Well, actually, I've been to 2 weddings, so, you know, ask me anything, because I'm kind of like a professional wedding attender. Yeah, we see how many people call you wife. Why doesn't anyone call me wife? Is it because they're too scared of all my money? And the Venom build? I think so. I think so. I think that's what it is. It's alright. Not everyone can be like me. I get it. Yeah, I don't feel bad about it. Yeah, I'm just... No one can be as cool as me. So would you choose your fiancé based on how many Lambos they have? Yeah. Yeah, actually. Well, you know what? If it's a Ferrari, I'll accept that too. That'd have more than me, though. Your friends are keeping all the weddings for themselves. My friends went... I need to tell you guys about my friends' weddings. How get wedding? Find a girl first? You can probably have a wedding without the bride. You can probably have another groom. Or you can try and marry yourself. I don't know. Has anyone ever tried to marry themselves? If someone marries a chip, they marry all chips. What if all the chips get married together? So, you want to marry my streamer? What gives you the right to come here on this day of all things and demand my streamer's hand in marriage? Is that how you guys are gonna question my future hypothetical husband? Wait, I'm gonna keep it a $1,000,000 with you, Fish. If a pretty lady gives me the time of day, I'm leaping at the chance like a starving chimpanzee. Wait, you're not even gonna let the chips talk to her? What about me? Can I talk to her? You let me talk to the drive-thru lady. Why can't we talk to your future waifu? The first VTuber to marry on stream. Oh, yeah, look, guys, if I get married, I'll stream the wedding. Don't worry about it. I'll stream the wedding. I'll get you guys involved. I'll invite you guys to my wedding. Congratulations on hitting the apex of humor. Beans, you think you're so funny? You think you're so funny? Thanks for the super chat. But you think you're so funny? A friend of mine streamed his graduation. We all celebrated in voice chat, so it might be cool. Imagine you guys like VC live react to my wedding stream. Hold on. Do you want to be a waifu or daddy? I think you have to pick one. Why can't I be both? Why can't I be both? Why can't I be daddy wife? Wife daddy. Wait, that's really cursed. Don't call me either of those. You have way more bro energy than wife energy. Well, that's not true because I get called homie, not bro. So actually, I have homie energy. Hold on. If a man can marry Hatsune Miku, you can marry Apex Legends. I don't want to marry Apex Legends! I'm not trying to marry Apex Legends! Oh, so you want to marry Fish? Name every chip. Imagine. Or maybe that's why I should... You know what? You guys are so right. If anyone... Listen, all those people trying to marry me, like those billions of people trying to marry me...
$0.04 has been fished from Beans. Thanks for keeping this server running. Hi, Daddy Wife.
What? What? You know what to do. You know what to do to Beans. You know what to do to Beans. Call Beans Papa husband and ban him. I was to say, yeah, if you know the billions of people who want to marry me so badly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test them. I'm going to say, oh yeah, you want to marry me? And name every chip. And if they can't marry me. Simple as. Simple as. Can't wait to see your backseat with the priest at the wedding. I feel like that's what you guys would do. Speaking of that, oh wait, I've got so many funny things to say today. Hold on. I already have another Oshi that wants to befriend all her fans' wives. Wait. She's got people who have wives? I think I only have like 2 of those. The last wedding I went to, the bartender gave me free drinks as long as I continued dancing. I got free drinks today. Yeah, it was an open bar party thing. My wife daddy says I gotta go to bed soon. Who's that, Zero? I thought you were on a trip. I thought you were on a trip with your family. Fish got married twice. Yeah, I had 2 weddings today. Yes, yeah, I'm kind of like that. I have all the girls just want to marry me, and I just had to do 2 weddings in one day. Why did I get my Deku voice on? How do you feel after going to 2 weddings? All right, okay. Let me tell you guys about the weddings. How are the weddings? Let me guys tell you about the wedding. Let me tell you guys. I can't talk. I'm so tired. I've been awake for so long. Okay, let me tell you guys about the weddings. So, let's talk about, because Deku seems like the type to have 2 or 3 wives, right? Deku's got that Riz. I've got that Deku Riz. 3 bars are really dangerous. I woke up in a park last time. Okay, but I don't get drunk, so I was fine. I drank like 7, 8 gin and tonics because like they were so good. They're like G&T cocktails, but like they were the nicest ones I've ever had in my life. They just tasted like juice. It was like lime and elderflower. It was really good. Anyway, so let me tell you guys about the wedding. So let me tell you about the first wedding. So the first wedding was on Friday. So on the Friday wedding, this was my school friend. So let me tell you guys a bit about my school life. I already told you guys about my school life a bit, but let me tell you more about my school life. So when I was in school, I was a bit of an asshole. I was like super... What's the word? Where you think like you're better than everyone else. Like, you think you're the smartest and everyone else is just really stupid and they're not worth your time because they're so stupid. What's that word again? Pretentious? I was pretty pretentious. I was actually very pretentious. Okay, maybe pretentious was the right word. I'm not a narcissist. Okay, I wouldn't say I was a narcissist because I wasn't like in love with myself. I was more like, no one else is as smart. And I was thinking arrogant. No, arrogant. I think pretentious was maybe the right word. I think I was really pretentious. I was thinking everyone else was like low intelligence and I was like, you know, so smart. And like, I was definitely full of myself. I was just like, I felt like, you know, everyone else was kind of like stupid. All these stupid kids interested in their stupid stuff, like, you know, nonsensical things. Whereas I'm, you know, interested in serious things. And these people are stupid and childish, and I'm so mature. That's me. That was me. That was me in school. And moderately egotistical. Sydney, thank you for the super chat. Okay, maybe moderately egotistical. Quite pretentious. I watched Gundam. Well, I thought I was really cool for watching Gundam. I still think I am very cool for watching Gundam. Lots of was and where's being thrown around. Wait, Hey, I've changed. I even told my friends today I changed. These idiots are interested in dumb things. I care about what's important. Gundam. Well, not just Gundam. I was just like really into like serious things, like, you know. I'm interested in serious things like tokusatsu. Shut up, Jackers. Mods, I'm getting bullied. Mods. Jackers are trying to... Listen to me. Listen, I've changed. Can you just listen to me? You've changed, you're finished, sharpened. You compacted your form. No! Listen, let me finish my story. Okay, so basically, serious things like Power Rangers and Kamen Rider. fish. I can't scream. There's people trying to sleep here. Gummy and her flatmate. I think they're both in bed. I think the flatmate has work tomorrow. So does Gummy actually. So, shh. Okay, can't scream. All right, listen. I was just very pretentious. Maybe slightly tunibio. I may have thought I was smarter than everyone else because realistically I was kind of, you know, more smarter than everyone else. I was ahead of my years. But did you have an eye patch? Tunibio doesn't mean you just have an eye patch. It just means that you're like, you know, you think you have like some special powers. I definitely thought that, you know, I was special and different and everyone else was just a normie. Anyway, so Fish was supposed to be humble. No, Beans. Now I am #1 most humble streamer. Back then I wasn't a streamer nor was I humble. now I am. I'm not like the others. That was me. See, at least I'm admitting it. Anyway, basically I'm not like all the other girls. No, I just thought I'm not like all these other people, girls or boys. I was just, you know, I was different. Can you just let me finish what I'm saying? Before I earn my glaze. Hey, I did actually earn the glaze. You know, all the stuff in the glaze is all real and I earned that. But anyway, listen. I think everyone who likes stuff like Gundam and Kamen Rider was Tunibyo in high school. I may have thought I was a new type. Yes. But, you know, I changed. Anyway, listen. So when I was in school, I was a bit, you know, I was quite pretentious. I had my nose turned up. And I didn't make friends with anyone because I thought they were all stupid. And they don't deserve, you know, to be friends with me because, like, they're all stupid and talk about their nonsensical, childish things. And, you know, childish things don't interest me because I'm, you know, super cool and I need to talk about, like, serious topics like economics and politics and things like that. So, the Sasuke energy, I hate to say it, but basically, yes. And my best friend, she was basically Naruto, right? So let me call my friend Amy, all right? Amy, she was like a bright, dazzling sun. Is this what grammar school does to someone? Okay, listen. I was Sasuke, right? But then the girl who befriended me, she was Naruto because she was... Can you do the Sasuke voice with stories? I don't remember what his voice sounds like. Amy Uzumaki. You guys have got to shut up. No, shut up. Oh my god. The classic best friend extrovert I see. Yeah, she was very extrovert. She still is very extroverted, but like she was like super bubbly and like, you know, friendly. Like, you know, she's the kind of person who you can't kind of kick down. So she approached me. Well, we actually, you know, she didn't like try to befriend me at first. We were in the same form, so the same like class, homeroom, I guess you call it in American. We're in the same homeroom, and we were also put in the same classes because we were in the top set. And in English class, we were actually sat next together. Like we were put together right at the front of the class. Actually, I still remember the exact same. If I close my eyes, I can still remember the classroom. I still remember the exact same place we sat. The two desks at the front of the classroom. I'm closing my eyes because I can see it right now in front of the whiteboard. Yes, I remember the exact location where we were sitting. She was on the left, I was on the right. And strong memory. I had really good memories of school. Did you sit in the window seat? No, we were actually next to the door, like right in the front. But yeah, basically she kind of earned my respect, I guess, because like, so I remember we had a spelling test at the beginning of the first lesson in English, I think. And we used to have weekly spelling tests. from like year 7, right? And I remember she earned my respect because like I was the one always getting like full marks in my spelling test, but she was actually keeping up with me. And I was like, oh, there's actually someone who can actually keep up with me, someone who's actually as smart as me. Wow. And then I kind of like, I guess you're all right. You know, I kind of started competing with her. Like, we would kind of like try to outscore each other in our tests and things like that. And also, we were both really into reading. Because remember I told you I really love reading books? So we would both like competitively read. You're so cringe, oh my lord. No, shut up, listen, there's a story to this. So we would like competitively read, like try to read the most books. So you love the great introduction of a shoujo manga. I think year 7 and 6th grade for Americans. I don't know what grade it is for Americans, but it's basically the beginning of high school for us. But yeah, I remember like we used to do all these like, we used to like competitively read. We used to competitively read, and we both used to work in the library, and we both used to like try to. So you made her your rival? I did. I really hate to admit this, but I did. That's kind of how our friendship started. It started with rivalry. And I didn't mean to start it with rivalry. She did try to befriend me normally, but I was kind of just like treating her as a rival. So we used to do competitive reading, as in like who could borrow the most books and read the most books. I know it sounds super nerdy, right? But I was really serious about reading. And how did she know you made her your rival? I think she did, because like she used to also get competitive against me when it was like subjects we were both good at, like English, right? So you know what was really funny? So when on Friday at her wedding, I'm just gonna skip the chronology, but like during the wedding I saw her mum. And I haven't seen her mum for a good, like, I don't know, 15 years, maybe. I can't remember the last time I saw her mum, to be honest. Maybe it was less than 15 years ago. But her mum actually told me, because her mum apparently was asking, where's Fish? Where's Fish? Like, the whole day. And Amy was like, Mum, don't worry, Fish is somewhere around. Let's go look for her. Where's Fish? Where's Fish? And then, yeah, I found her mum at some point, or, like, her mum found me at some point. She was like, oh, Fish, it's been such a long time since I saw you. Fish, you know, I still have a newspaper cutting of you and Amy when you won the award from the book competition or something like that. I was like, huh? So apparently, I didn't remember this, but when we were in year 7, I think, there was like a reading competition or something, some sort of book competition in the school library. And apparently, Amy and I competed and I won. Did I tell you guys the story? Why do I feel like I've already told you the story? Why do I feel like I've already said this story? Did I? Am I being senile? Well, anyway, there was a reading competition, and I won. I got first place, and Amy got 2nd place. And it's new. I think I was just telling Gumi about it. Oh, I mentioned it in Discord. Ah. Okay, yeah. So I'm telling you now. Yeah. So actually, yeah. I won this competition. I won the reading competition, and the local newspaper came and took a photo of us holding our awards. And there used to be like other competitions where you can like submit like stories and stuff like that. And Amy and I used to always like partake in those as well. And I remember I still have a copy of like my poems and like stories from those competitions. Like, but anyway, the point is, her mum kept a newspaper cutting of us. It was really cute. Like, she brought that up. Like, I completely forgot about that aspect of my school life, but it was really cute that she kept that, and it reminded me of why I became friends with Amy. So again, going back to what I was saying, she's basically like Naruto. Like, she was like very extroverted, very bright, very bubbly, very sunny personality. And even though I was like seriously trying to like compete against her and make her my rival, right? She just found the whole thing like funny. Was Amy the one that got married? Yes, Amy's the one. Well, she's the one that got married on Friday. She's the Friday marriage. Today's marriage was someone else. I'll talk about that girl afterwards. I'm going to tell you guys about my friendship group in school. So, yeah, Amy was kind of like... She just found the whole thing funny. I think she was just entertaining me. She just thought the whole thing was really funny and hilarious, I guess. And she was just kind of playing along with the bit. Like, I was there seriously, like, competing against her. And having my rivalry, she's just going along for the ride. So, yeah, that was my school life with Amy. But obviously, that was beginning. That was year 7. After that, we slowly became friends. I respected her intelligence. She was very smart. She was in the top sets for science and maths. Oh, my earphones. Yeah, she was in the top set for science and maths as well as English. And you know what? I respected her. I was like, this girl is actually smart. She's actually intelligent. She's actually worth my attention. I guess I could be friends with her. So that was basically me. I guess I can allow you to be in my inner circle. That was exactly what it was. That was me. I allowed her in my inner circle. Because she passed the intelligence test. And then... she passed the test, so she was allowed to join my circle, my crew. So she was my like best friend. We were best friends from year 7. Ever since we got seated next to each other in English class, we were best friends. And even though I was always grumpy, admittedly, I really hate to admit this, I was very, very tsundere. I was very, very like, you know, I was so rude, so mean. But apparently I was really funny, so... For everyone else's memories, I was really funny. And whether that meant I was like a clown or not, I don't know. But apparently I was super funny. I was really rude. I was really mean. My humor was very dark. But you know what? They found it funny. But I was also just like... I was just an asshole. I was very arrogant. I was very pretentious. And I wasn't a pleasant person, but she put up with it, you know? And she stuck by me. So she was the main friend. So we were actually like a group of 3. So it was her, it was me, and there was another girl. I'm gonna call her... What's her name beginning with Y? She was so cute. She was a small Chinese girl. She was so cute. So we had the archetype. Thinking about it now, we had like proper archetypes thinking about it. Call her Sakura. I'm not calling her Sakura. No. Yoru. Yun. Yani. Yumi. Can I just call her Ying? Like, it's just a random Chinese name. She was Chinese. Anyway, so it was me, Amy, and Ying. So Ying, she was this like small Chinese girl. She was really cute. And she was so airheaded. Like, she was just like she was just happy to be there and happy to exist kind of personality. She was also incredibly funny. Like, her sense of humor was just like, she was just so cute and funny. And she just didn't have like a single bad thought in her head. It also meant she wasn't really capable of critically thinking, but she was also like really, she was just really like airheaded. Like, she was just happy to live life, you know? And she was like really cute and quiet and like she was just funny. So I really liked her. She kind of like invoked my must protect kind of feelings from me. Kind of like, oh, she's so cute, I have to protect her kind of thing. So there was her, then there was Amy. I would say Amy was like the main character. I feel like she was like the main character. She had the main character energy. And then there was me, the grumpy side character kind of thing. So we actually had the 3 archetypes. We had the tsundere one, the genki one, and the kawaii one. Like, you know, we had like those three archetypes. So that was our main group. That was our trio. And we were in the same form, the same homeroom. So that was us. Now there are other little groups that we used to kind of link with in school, and one of the groups is a girl who got married today. So I'm gonna call her. What's the name again with K? Kim. Let's call her Kim. So there was Kim. And then there was... Okay, Kaylee. Okay, yeah. So there was Kim. And then there was a girl called Kaylee as well. And then there was a girl called Tina. Kim, Kaylee, and Tina. So they were like another trio. So did Amy attend today's wedding? Yes. So let me tell you. So Friday was Amy's wedding. Sunday was Kim's wedding. So, obviously my main friendship group was Amy and Ying. But we used to join, like, we used to make a kind of like a big friendship group because we used to join Kim, Kaylee, and Tina as well. So we used to kind of make a group of 6, but our main one were our trios, right? Mental gymnastics, keeping OPSEC names alive. You know, I don't really care about saying their real names, but like I don't know, like what if I don't know. So anyway, so I combined friendship groups like Power Rangers, combined Zords. It was like, I don't know, it was really fun when our group got together, like the big group, because when we used to go out, like we used to go ice skating, we used to have birthday parties, we used to go over to each other's house. When we were like doing all of that, then yes, we would all would be a bunch of us. There was one more girl, I forgot, her name is Emma. Oh god, I forgot. Okay, the other group. Okay, sorry. Please erase everything. It was Kim, Kaylee, and Emma. Tina was a part of another group, but Tina became friends with Amy and Kim during university because they went to the same uni. So we were all in the same high school, same secondary school, but Tina became friends with them because mainly because they went to the same uni, which was Cambridge Uni. Right, let's go back to the friendship groups. Okay, so actually I wasn't really friends with Tina. Not that I hated her, like as in like we didn't really like cross paths much. She was like part of a different circle, Tina. And again, she became friends with Amy and Kim during university because of the same uni. But she was in our school, so I still knew Tina. She never passed a test. I hate to say it. I really hate to say it, but she didn't pass my test. She was also like a tuning, I think. Not that... Okay, hold on. Okay, let me. I've got. No, listen. No, listen. There's reasons behind it. Listen, there's reasons behind it. Satan, thank you so much for the super sticker. Can you listen? Because there's reasons behind this. There's a reason she didn't pass the test. There's a reason, and you guys will understand the reason once I explain. How did Ying pass your test? Okay, but she was different because she was like so cute and dumb that you have to protect her. She didn't try to act smart. She never tried to act intelligent. The reason bitches are tuny elitist. No, listen. Only I could be the tuny of the group. No, listen. She was a different... Okay, no, she was one of those... She was kind of like social justice warrior-y kind of thing. Ying was Daisuke. She was... Yeah, yes, but no. But anyway, so I have also fond memories of school. Even though I was such a butthole, Amy, Ying, Kim, Kaylee, and Emma used to still be so kind to me, and they used to like love me all the time. You know, every time I said mean things to them, they would just laugh it off. Like they never took me seriously. They never took my like insults seriously. They just knew I was like weird, I guess, or mean. But they knew that I didn't mean it. They knew I was just like just a little bit harsh with my words, but they didn't ever take it seriously. And they put up with my quirks, I guess. Now, I guess as an adult now, I learned to appreciate it because they were your friends because they didn't take you seriously. You know, I honestly think that's what's the case. I think they just didn't. I think it's because like I was like super small back then as well. And I think it's like hard to take someone like that seriously, maybe. So I guess it's kind of like a kid yapping at you or a chihuahua and people just don't take it seriously, right? So imagine Fish as a grumpy cat. I was very grumpy, yes, but they just didn't like take it seriously or take it like offensively or anything. So I'm really lucky. Like I really appreciate my friends because they could have just been like, oh, this butthole girl, this asshole, why are we friends with this asshole? But they weren't. They used to just put up with my antics, I guess. And you know, I used to do really like stupid things. I remember school being so stupid. Like I have this vivid memory of Kaylee. I was like running around the entire school chasing her with my scarf because I was like trying to strangle her with my scarf. It's so stupid. Like why would I do that? Because I'm stupid. Do stupid things like that. I remember they used to do like surprise birthday parties for me at school. They used to come to my house. I used to go to their houses. I remember playing Maple Story with Kim after school. I remember her coming to my house, so she brought her laptop, and we both played Maple Story together. I remember we used to go ice skating. I remember Kaylee did a barbecue at her house and invited all of us. We had a good school life. I really enjoyed my school life, despite me being so edgy and dark and grim and like, you know, arrogant and pretentious. They never actually like took it seriously or held it against me, or they still like treated me as a really good friend. And yeah, it was like it's really like it's nostalgia, I guess. Like I really appreciate my friends for being such good people. Like honestly, that's something I really regret to have forgotten. The people I knew were really good people. These girls are all like really good girls, and let's talk about where they are today. So Amy, it was her wedding on Friday. Ying, I admittedly haven't spoken to her a long time, but she was in a long-time relationship when I last spoke to her. She may be married right now. I'm not sure. Kim, she got married today. Emma, I saw Emma today. She was actually the maid of honor for Kim. But I didn't ask her. I didn't have time to talk to her too much. I didn't ask her if she's married now, but I don't think she was married. And then Kaylee got married last year. She's actually got a baby now as well. So, and let's talk about Tina. So Tina was part of a different friendship group. But Tina, again, she went to the same uni as Kim and Amy, so they became friends mainly during uni time. She's in a long-term relationship. I think she's been with her boyfriend for 3 years, and she wants to eventually marry him at some point. So that's their status. And like, I'm really happy for them. Like, all of these girls, right? They were such good people. Like, they were actually like really, really good people. They accepted me for who I was, even though I was like, you know, an asshole in school. They befriended me then when they didn't have to, because I was just like pushing people away. And like another thing is like, I was actually wondering how Amy and I drifted apart in the past like 5 or so years or more. 8 years. We really drifted apart, and I was wondering like why, like what happened. And I was looking through like my messaging apps, and I realized that I was the problem. I really don't have too many memories of my time when I lived in London, like before I moved to Japan, right? But I was reading back through the chats I had with Amy, and she was constantly bombarding me with messages, like checking in on me, asking where I was, like if I wanted to hang out, for months and months and years, and I just would ignore her. I think I was like really depressed when I was in London before I moved to Japan. I was like I think I was just going through it, and I did tell her, like, listen, I can't do this. I just want to be alone. Leave me alone. I think I was really depressed. I treated her so horribly, and despite all of that, she never gave up on me. Like to the point where she reached out and invited me to her wedding and everything. Like, it made me realize that Amy was she's truly like real main character energy. Like, she never held anything against me, despite the fact that I was objectively a really bad friend. I forget about school. What happened after school, when we all went to uni. She tried so hard to keep in touch with me and keep our relationship, but I pushed her away. And I really hurt her. I really did. Like, I can't explain to you like how bad it was, but I really said really hurtful things to her. I mean, looking back at it, I realized I was just I was going through like a bad situation. Sorry. I was going through a bad situation, and I took it out on her, and despite all of that, she never... Sorry, I dropped something. Guys, don't worry about it. Anyway. Sorry. Despite all of that, she never held anything against me, and she still kept me in her heart, and she still treated me as a good friend, and I'm so grateful. Like, I really realized like how fortunate I am in life to have really good people that care about me, including you guys as well, by the way. I'm in a different stage of my life now, right, where, you know, I'm streaming and stuff, and meeting all these new people. I mean, you guys, right? And even though I'm not like the nicest person or the best person, you guys still accept me for the way I am, and stick by me and treat me so well, even though I haven't really done much to deserve it. So I feel so like fortunate. Like, I don't know, like I feel really lucky, and I feel like I have to repent for my sins. Guys, I'm gonna shave my head. I have to repent for my sins. Repent for my sins of being a bad friend. I apologize to Amy. Like, I apologize so much. Like, opinion of Kamen Rider Zets promos. I'm so excited for Zets. I'm so excited for Zets. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I join us in the boldness. I think I might have to. It's about time. I actually think so. You know what? I actually think it might be time, because like I need to be punished. I need to repent for my sins. Guys, I was such a bad friend. I treated Amy so badly. I don't deserve her kindness. I apologized to her today as well. And she was like, no, Fish, don't... I would never hold that against you. Fish, you'll always be my dear friend, you know, blah, blah. You know, she gave me a big hug. How did Amy react to you telling her? She's always been so kind and accepting. She's like an impossibly like nice person. She's like unreal. She's just so kind, and she's always been kind, right? I mean, you know she's a kind person because she accepted me for the way I am and the way I was. I told you I was such a butthole, pretentious asshole in school, and she still accepted me. So, doesn't that tell you enough about her character? Like, she's such a nice girl. And I already told you something else, right? I told you how she is a mega normie. Like, she is a mega normie. Like, she tried to get into anime, and I tried to get her into anime when we were in school, but like, you know, she just didn't understand it. She came with me to the MCM Expo in 2009. We were like in school at the time. Oh yeah, so it was me, Amy, Kim, Kaylee and Emma and the group of six, and Ying, we all went to MCM Expo 2009. So I remember she was like, oh wow, these people all dressed up. Wow, who's that? What's that? It was so funny. I don't know. She's so cute. She's just a very happy-go-lucky person. She's just so, and she's like mega normie, like her husband, right? Her husband, hold on. So her husband's a history nerd, and her husband actually likes playing games. Like he likes playing RTS and RTS games, and he's really into like playing Civ. So he tried to get Amy to play Civ. She didn't last like 10 minutes. So he tried hard to get her to play other games. I think he tried to make her play Stray. Again, she managed 10 minutes. She's like, oh yeah, I can't play these video game things. Yeah, and like apparently he has to ask her permission before he can play video games. She sounds like a reverse fish, opposites attract. Yeah, I mean, she... The only things we really had in common was reading books. Like, reading books. That's how we connected. But you don't really need to connect through hobbies, right? You connect through personality as well. But we did have that connecting hobby of reading, right? Civ is hard to play for normies. Yeah, I don't know why you started her on Civ. But I mean, he tried to make her play Stray as well, and she still couldn't do that either. Poor man. So I met Tina. So I saw Tina on Friday and today as well. Tina is also she's been in a relationship for 3 years with a guy. And that guy is also some nerd who likes to play Civ and other games. And apparently, like, she doesn't allow him. So at least Amy allows her husband to have his gaming time a few times a week. Tina doesn't allow her husband to play games. She doesn't allow him to play games. And she wonders, like, why... Sorry. She wonders why, like, her boyfriend doesn't spend too much time with her. He keeps saying, I need my own space, I need my me time. It's because she keeps restricting him from playing video games. If you do that, then obviously, like, he's not going to spend time with you. Poor Tina's husband. Tina's not married. Tina's, like, in a long-term relationship, I think. Yeah, so they want to get married. So maybe engagement soon, I'm not sure. But yeah, she restricts him from she doesn't let him play video games and stuff. I don't know how people handle having normie wives. Same, actually. Not being allowed to play is rough. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tolerate that. If I was in like a relationship and my partner said, you're not allowed to play video games or you're not allowed to do X, Y, Z. Yeah, because controlling. That's the thing. Like, if a man tells a woman, you're not allowed to go out with your friends, you're not allowed to wear that clothing. And that's considered abusive, right? Isn't it considered abusive if the woman says, you're not allowed to play this video game? You're not allowed to do your hobbies, like, you know, innocent hobbies like playing a video game. Come on. Isn't that abuse? Isn't that the same thing? I was thinking that when Tina was like laughing, saying she doesn't allow her boyfriend to play video games. And because, you know, she was saying it, she was like saying really proudly, like she doesn't allow her boyfriend to play video games. And Amy was like, oh, at least, you know, and Amy's husband was like, well, I asked Amy for permission if I'm allowed to play. And she allows me to play. And he was so proud that she allows him to have playtime sometimes. I was thinking in my head, damn, like, what kind of life is that? What kind of life is that? Like, that is sad. Like, I would never want to be with someone who would, like, restrict me from gaming and, like, other stuff I enjoy. Now, because it's the woman saying it, she's keeping him from neglecting her. Prinny, that's exactly what Tina said, by the way. She said, if he plays games, that means he's neglecting me because he's not spending time with me. Isn't that so weird? Isn't that really weird? Like, why can't you just exist in the same room doing your own thing? Let him play the game. You do something else. Do whatever normie girls do. What do normie girls do? Online shopping. Guys, what do normie... Watching Netflix. Isn't that what they do? Yeah. Why don't you get 2 TVs, let him play his game, you watch Netflix. You can sit next to each other on the sofa. Just imagine, just pretend he is watching it with you. Like, why do you have to be so controlling? So weird to me. No, don't play games by yourself. Watch this TV show you don't like with me. Jack is like, how do you guys know? That's exactly what Amy and Tina said, by the way. I asked both Amy and Tina, so when you stop them from playing games, what do you want them to do with you? Oh, we watch TV together. What the heck? Isn't that weird? Zombie behavior? That's zombie behavior. Like, why are you watching TV like a zombie? Like, I understand watching a film and making time to watch, like, I don't know, something on Netflix, like a TV show that you're both interested in. Or a film or something. But come on. Isn't that too much? I feel like that's too much. Like, well, I wouldn't put up with that, personally. I don't know. So I'm drinking water. But yeah, I don't know. Why not play games together? So yeah, like I said, Amy's husband did try to get her to play games. Oh yeah, so Tina's boyfriend apparently plays League of Legends. And he tried to get her to play League, but she doesn't. She's a complete normie. Like, she doesn't play video games. She actually refused. At least Amy tried to play Civ. Tina just completely refused. Not that I blame her, because like League sucks, but still. She doesn't allow her boyfriend to play any video games. So he basically like barely sees her because he's spending time doing his own thing. And she's wondering why. Maybe because she restricts him from playing his video games. Yeah, it sucks. It's not worth it, but a lot of people put up with it for some reason. Yeah, I don't know like why they... I don't know. I mean, I'm not judging other people's relationships, but me personally, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put up with that. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like it's a really weird matrix with life. It's just, I don't know. I just don't think video game is nerdy behavior. I just think that's a normal thing. I just think playing video games is normal. I don't think it's a nerd thing. But I guess there are lots of normie people who are just alert. They just cannot play video games. I feel like being in a relationship like that is bound to lead to some PTSD. No, so that's the thing. This seems to be normalized relationship behavior. A normie woman with a boyfriend or husband who does like to play some video games sometimes. I feel like every man does. And the wife has to restrict him like a parent. I just find that very odd. Very, very odd. And I honestly wouldn't wish that upon anyone. I think it is the equivalent of a man telling a woman she's not allowed to go out with her friends. And she's not allowed to wear this and that. Isn't that the same thing? I feel like it's the same thing. I don't know. I feel like it's controlling. It is controlling behavior, but it's not. They're not my relationships. I'm not allowed to comment. I'm not going to sow any seeds of discord. I'm just going to be like, ooh, so that's how you do things, huh? But yeah, I don't know. It seems to be normalized behavior anyway. Longer term, that's why you get the stereotype of being the controlling wife, ball and chain and stuff. It just seems to be so normalized though, doesn't it? Considering they usually game with friends, it's basically the same thing. Well, I think Amy's husband plays Civ by himself. He's just a history nerd. And he just likes, real-time strategy games, apparently. Anyway, so, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird behaviors. I just thought that was quite odd. Anyway, so let's go back to the topic of... Let's go to Amy's wedding on Friday. So Amy... So, when we grow up, right? I feel like as you grow older in life, you unlock first-time experiences and emotions linked to those experiences. Like, for example, I don't know, really big milestone experiences. I don't know. For example, I have friends who are around my age who have already gotten married and had children, like have babies or have at least one baby right now. And I never really felt anything by it. Like it was like, oh, cool. They're married and they've had a baby. But I never really felt anything internally, like any sort of emotional feeling from it. However, when it's your school peer, when it's someone you went to school with, you grew up with, you saw every day for like for 7 to 10 years or whatever, it feels really different. And I didn't unlock that feeling until I saw the wedding ceremony of Amy. When I went into the hall, saw her in that white dress, the ring being put on her finger, and she's married, it really, I felt this emotion in my chest. Like it was, I don't know, I felt so like deeply happy for her. I don't know how to explain it. It's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but it felt like I felt really proud and happy. Like she's achieved that next stage of her life. That was it was a really like a beautiful. It felt like something was like kind of blossoming in my chest. Like it felt really, I don't know, I felt really happy. I felt really happy for her, and I was so. It's like watching someone grow up. But it was an odd feeling because you're watching someone grow up, but this person's the same age as you. And it kind of makes you feel like, whoa, are we at that? It kind of made me realize my age. Kind of like, because I always feel like a kid in my head. I feel like a kid. I still feel like I'm a child. But watching her get married made me feel like I'm not a child anymore because I'm the same age. And we're grown up. We're grown up. Anyway, that was like a secondary feeling. The first feeling was mainly like this weird, like this feeling of happiness that I've never experienced before. I guess it's like, when people have their first ever child and give birth, right? Maybe there's a new emotion they unlock because, they gave birth to a kid. I guess this is the same feeling that I got, like watching my best friend, someone who I grew up with, someone who I was so close to, watching her get married was so. Maybe this is how parents feel when they, when their children get married. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I can't compare the feeling, but it really felt like good. It felt nice. I really felt so happy and proud, and like I felt really happy. Like, all the memories of our school days came rushing back, and she was such a good person to me, and such a good friend. I really felt like this is kind of like the loop, the end of the loop. She got her happy ending that she deserved, and it felt like closing a chapter of a book. And I'm actually kind of like really excited to go through other milestones with her, like when she'll have her first kid. Whenever something else happens, I feel like, I don't know, I feel really proud of it. It feels weird because she's not my kid. She's like one of my best friends. But for some reason, I feel really happy about it. I think because, obviously I care about her a lot. And I think she deserves it. So I feel really happy for her. I don't know how to describe this feeling, but that's how I feel. It was very odd because I never felt that feeling before. Because like I said, I've got other friends who have gotten married and had children, but I didn't feel that way before. I didn't feel that for them. It's different when it's different when it's someone you grew up with in school. So that's a new emotion I unlocked. The nostalgia of the past compared to the present is really different. I think I'm quite lucky because I have really good memories. I have mostly good memories of school. Not my home life while I was at school, but my school life itself was pretty good. Other than me getting into trouble a lot and other things, my friendship memories were good in school. My friendship memories were really good. My friends were so precious. My friends treated me really well, and I think I took it for granted back then. I definitely took it for granted back then, but I don't take it for granted anymore. For the past few years, I've been really like deeply introspecting and thinking, really appreciating my friends for treating me so well and shaping me into the person who I am today. I really don't want to ever take people for granted anymore. That's what I meant by I've changed. I don't want to. I don't think I'd take anyone for granted anymore. I've really changed. I've matured. But yeah, I don't know. It was a really kind of interesting feeling inside my chest of like happiness and pride. Pride in another person. Yeah, I felt pride. Like I felt so proud that she was getting married and happy. Like, to, you know, to the right person. She was with her... yeah, she was with her perfect person. Her... Because actually... sorry, my chest... I need to cough, sorry. So I remember her being very like lamenting over her dating life. I remember she was always struggling to find a partner and a boyfriend and stuff like that. I remember when we were in uni, she would always like, you know, moan about it. She'd date these guys and it would never go anywhere. And I remember when she started dating this guy, I remember because she told me about the first date. And I remember that she told me that he bought her a book on her first date. And I said to her, I said, Amy, you've got to marry this guy. He's the one. You have to marry him, Amy. And she kind of laughed it off at the time. This was years ago, about 5 years ago, I think. 3 years ago? 4 years ago? I can't remember anymore. And yeah, I told her, like, you know, he's the one. You know, because, you know, books are how Amy and I connected. So like the fact that he bought her a book just meant, you know, he knows her. He knows her. And yeah, I said to her, yeah, you got to marry him. And then you know what? At the wedding on Friday, she actually mentioned me twice. So during the speech in the wedding, during the reception, actually, she did a speech in the reception, and she actually called me out. She said, "Thank you so much, Fish, for flying all the way from Japan to for this wedding, you know, blah blah." But then during another speech, she said, "You know, oh, Fish, I remember when I first, you know, went on my first date with this guy, and Fish told me, and he bought me a book, and Fish said to me, oh, you got to marry this guy, and look, I did marry him, yippee!" And it was really nice that I felt like I kind of had a hand in it, even in a little sense. But yeah, I don't know. It felt nice to be like part of the wedding like that. Everyone's getting married these days. I think it's just our generation. Like, it's the time now, isn't it? If we're, I mean, assuming we're like similar aged. I think it's just it's time. You know, when you're in your late 20s, early 30s, people want to get married. This is like the human feelings, right? They want to settle down. Not me though. I still feel like a kid in my head. I still feel like I just watched 2 of my friends get married, but I still feel like, nah, can't be me. I'm still a kid in my head. It's such a weird feeling, guys. Will I ever grow up? And hold on. Hello, Fish. Is it bridesmaid time? I wasn't a bridesmaid. Actually, Amy didn't have a bride. Oh, no, she did. Her bridesmaid was her sister. So she only had one bridesmaid. It was her sister. But yeah, I don't know. It was really cool to kind of witness that stage of life for Amy. I got the feeling of being left behind after the 3rd wedding. I think for me, right, it doesn't matter how many friends I watch get married. I think I'm too stuck in my own head. Like, I realized this today. I genuinely feel like a child. Like, I don't think marrying someone is a grown-up thing or an adult thing. I don't witness marriage like that. I mean, I don't interpret marriage like that. But I think having children, that's a really grown-up adult thing. And I feel like I'm too much of a kid. In my head, I'm still a kid. I'm still a kid in my head. Like, I can't imagine like having a kid, which is like the natural step after marriage, right? Assuming, you know, the person wants kids. So I don't know. I can't imagine that for myself. I can't imagine that. I can't imagine it. You can have her children call you Auntie Fish. Yeah, I mean, if Amy has children, I will become Auntie Fish. Guys, I want to become an aunt. Hold on. As a bookseller, your instincts were correct. Wait, Chris, are you a bookseller? I love books. Fish mentioned twice. Yes, I was very proud to have been mentioned twice. But I'm really happy that she did end up marrying him. She really deserves it. He was a good person. He's like a nice like nerd. Did you catch the bouquet? So no, she didn't throw it. She kept the flowers. And like I said, flowers are very expensive these days. I'm glad she kept it. Insert the meme of the swirly pop and the propeller hat. Drake, that actually feels like me though. Like I literally feel like I have a propeller hat. I can't imagine myself getting married and having children. Like that sounds like someone else's life, not me. I'm too selfish. Like I have too many things that I need to do in my life. I'm busy hacking, I'm busy streaming, I'm busy with my sister. Like I have so much stuff I have to commit to. I can't fathom committing to an actual like person. I mean, my sister's a person, but I meant like, you know, an equal. I didn't feel anything even when my best friend got married and got a child. Well, were they your school friend, Maho? I don't know, because like I said, I have friends who have gotten married and had children, but they weren't my school friends. I only got this feeling with my school friend. And I got it with today's school friend as well. Because again, it's childhood memories. You grew up with these people. You saw them when they were young. You had all these memories with them, and now you're seeing them at a different stage of their life. It really feels something moving about it. Just me playing my silly little games with my silly little friends. It's me. That's me. But yeah, so that was Friday's wedding. So yeah, I saw her mum there. I saw her sister. I saw her brother. Like, it's really weird because like the last time I saw Amy's brother, he was like 5 or something. He was like tiny, and now he's like super old. And you know, her sister's pregnant. You know, her sister's younger than her. It's so weird to see the time skip of people. And I saw Tina, who I hadn't seen since school. So that was like, I hadn't seen her for like, what? 10 years? I think? Something like that. And I saw... So that was on Friday, about Friday still, Amy's wedding. Yeah, I was with... and Kim. So, Kim didn't know I was... By the way, I forgot to tell you guys. I didn't tell anyone I was coming back to the UK. I was coming back to London for the summer. The only person who knew I was coming was Amy. I didn't even tell my family. Like, I didn't tell my aunts or anyone. Nobody knew I was coming back. Not because I was hiding it. I just simply forgot to like kind of announce it. I didn't really know who to tell. So like no one knew I was coming. Other than Amy. And of course Gumi knew. Obviously Gumi knew because I was staying with Gumi. But other than Gumi and Amy, nobody knew I was coming. So I went on my personal social media. I was like, oh, by the way, guys, I'm in London. I got a flood of DMs saying, oh my god, you're back. Can we meet up? Oh my god, we need to meet up. Oh my god, you're back. How long are you back for? Guys, can you stop saying fish with loads of like ellipses? Can you just understand I was busy? So anyway, I got invited for like two other weddings. Because they're like, oh my god, Fish, I didn't know you were back. Would you like to come to my wedding? I'm getting married. And I wanted to invite you, but I didn't want to make you come all the way from Japan. So I was like, oh god, I'm so sorry. I forgot to announce it, but yeah, I'm back for a bit. Two others. Exactly, 2 others. But yeah, firstly, let me talk about Kim. So when I saw Kim on Friday, Kim was very shocked to see me. Kim was like, Fish, I haven't seen you for like 10 years. Yeah, I think it was about 10 years since I last saw Kim. So Kim was like, by the way, Fish, I'm actually getting married on Sunday in the same location. Since you're here, please come. And she literally forced me to come to go to her wedding, which was today. And yeah. So like that's how I ended up going to Kim's wedding today. But she was also again a really good friend of mine in school. She wasn't part of like the main trio, but again she was a secondary trio. And she treated me so well. She did like surprise birthday. She was the one that used to play Maple Story with me, and we used to watch like K-drama together and stuff like that. That's how I got added to another wedding. Yes. She didn't know I was back. She was really surprised. Anyway, let me carry on talking about Amy's wedding. So Amy's wedding, we had the marriage registration. After that, I went to a cafe with my friends, and I felt a lot of guilt. I was with Kim, I was with Tina, and I felt a lot of guilt because the thing is, I was really complaining a lot about the wedding to you guys, saying, "Oh my god, it's gonna be so long. I want to be in the corner with no one to talk to. Everyone's gonna be so pretentious. Everyone's like, an Oxbridge graduate. Everyone's gonna be so like, high and mighty. And then there's just me, who's like a failure compared to them. Grr." And I really feel like such an asshole again because like they weren't like that at all. My friends were still good people. They're still nice people. They haven't changed. They're still themselves, basically kids. We're still the same kids we were back in school. They're just kids with jobs now. Kids with jobs and like long-term relationship or marriages. And I felt so bad kind of like judging them. I feel really bad being so mean, thinking, they may have changed, but they didn't change. They didn't, and I feel bad like thinking they did. And I spent a lot of time catching up with them, and I felt really happy, like I got to catch up with them, and I felt really guilty that I didn't keep in touch with them for such a long time. And I really realized like the error of my ways. Like everyone tries so hard to reach out to me and be in contact with me, but I never did the same to them. And I need to repent for my sins. Guys, I'll shave my head. I'm gonna go bald. I'm gonna become bald like the chips. Yeah, people don't really change much after high school or college unless something crazy happens. Yeah, but they all went to like Oxford and Cambridge University. So I don't know, I felt like they did change. I don't know. I shouldn't have judged. It's my fault. Your punishment is that you're required to be the third wedding, and I know one you can go to. Are you inviting me to your wedding, Flames? And pay for the ticket. Do you want me to be the priest for your wedding and then say the vows? Make you say the vows? But yeah, you know what? I didn't tell you guys this because I thought you guys would call me bald. But when I was in Japan, like while I've been living in Japan for the past like 5 years, I've had a lot of hair loss. But then every time I come back to the UK, the hair loss stops. And it happened again. Like, I've been back in the UK for almost a week now. And my hair loss has stopped. Now I've got loads of hair again. Now I'm thinking, hold on, I don't think I want to shave myself bald anymore. Can we think of a different punishment? Did the dress stuff work out okay? Yeah. So I actually showed a picture of my dress to Amy, and she's like, yeah, that's fine. I ended up wearing a different dress anyway. I wore a black dress with gold flowers on it. And today I wore a black dress with pink flowers on it. Does Japan stress you out that much? I honestly think it's the humidity of Japan. The humidity makes my scalp soft and makes my hair fall out. Are you using a different shampoo there or something? I haven't even washed my hair since I've been back in the UK. Because the humidity here is like non-existent. Like in Japan, I wash my hair like once a week. In the UK, like my hair is still dry. Like my hair is... I actually asked Gumi this morning I was like, does my hair look greasy? Like, do I need to wash it? And she's like, no, it looks completely fine. Like, my hair stays really dry in the UK. I guess because of the lack of humidity. But it gets like really like gross and greasy after like 5 days or something in Japan. Which is like not normal. Because in the UK, I used to wash my hair like once every, you know, about twice a month or sometimes 3 times a month. Because like in the UK, my hair would stay really dry. Like super, super dry. So if I washed it too often, it would be like really bad for my scalp. So, but in Japan, I had to wash it way more frequently because like, I don't know, I think it's the humidity. And also, yeah, like my hair would fall out more in Japan. I don't know why. But no, I use the same shampoo. I put my money on diet since you actually eat in the UK. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's the diet. Though I do eat here, that's true. But I don't think it's the diet. You'll be bald if you come to Japan. But that's one of the reasons I didn't want to stay in Japan forever. Because I didn't want to like lose all my hair. I didn't book a flight to Turkey. Actually, yeah, I'm going to Turkey. I'm going to Turkey next week. For you guys though, not for me. But yeah, washing hair is a bad thing. If you wash your hair too much, it really depends on your hair type. It depends on your hair type and it depends on your skin type. Because I have like dry skin, my hair is also quite dry and my scalp is dry. So if I wash my hair too frequently, it actually like causes like my scalp to get even drier and it causes my hair to get really like brittle. So I have to wash my hair. In the UK, I used to wash it like once every like 1.5 weeks or 2 weeks or something. But in Japan, I have to wash it frequently because like I guess it's really hot and humid in Japan. I have to wash it. Washing hair too frequently is bad because it strips natural oils. Yeah, exactly. But like obviously some people, it depends on hair type. People with really thin hair, their hair gets greasy really easily. And people with like, people who sweat a lot as well. So those people, they have no choice. They have to wash their hair. But like naturally, I don't really sweat, right? And my hair is quite like thick. So it doesn't really get greasy. Other than, yeah, when I'm in Japan. So please take us to Turkey with you. Guys, I told you I will. I'll take you guys to Turkey. It's gonna happen. I told you. I'm surveying the hair transplant clinics. But yeah, this is Tesco meal deals healing your soul. Maybe the Tesco meal deals are actually the hair loss, the hair growth strategies. Guys, I think you should eat Tesco meal deals. Too frequently subjected to your situation hair. Yeah, it's very subjective. You need to know your own hair type and skin type. Take us now. You're closer now than you are in Japan. Okay, I know I might be the richest streamer in the world, but I can't just be spending all my money on Turkey trips for you guys. Let me check the clinics first. When I find a good clinic, I'll take you guys, okay? But I need to get 100,000 subs first. Then I'll take you guys. Deal? Could Costco work as a Tesco substitute? I don't think Costco counts. I don't think... Costco doesn't count. Costco doesn't count. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so what was I saying? I was talking about Amy's wedding, wasn't I? Okay, so Amy... I saw the ceremony. By the way, guys, I was late to the ceremony. It was really embarrassing. Can I tell you guys a story? It was really embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I've never been so embarrassed in my entire life. Whoa, it was so embarrassing. You know, like when you're late to school and the class has already started and you have to kind of like do the walk of shame of opening the door and having to walk to your seat. You think that's embarrassing? Oh no, let me tell you what happened on Friday. So, because I haven't been into the UK for a long time, I kind of got lost. I didn't know how to get to the wedding venue. So, okay, so the wedding ceremony was supposed to start at 3 PM. And you had to get there at 2:45 PM. And I went on the completely wrong train because apparently there was 2 trains. And it made me late by 30 minutes. And I also went to the wrong train station because apparently this... I can't tell you more details on this because I don't want to like dox where I'm staying right now. But I went to the wrong part of the station. So that's... And I took the wrong train and I took the wrong train from that train. It was a very big disaster. Basically, there's a new line. Guys, it's Elizabeth line, right? Apparently, I wasn't supposed to take that. But anyway. But yeah, I got a bit confused. I went on the wrong train. And it took me to the wrong place. And I was like, oh God, now I'm so delayed. And then by the time I got to the correct station, it was about a 10-minute walk to the wedding venue. And it was a 10-minute... It was 10 minutes until I was the wedding was due to start, ceremony. And I was wearing heels. I was wearing high heels. So, like, I did not... I got to the wedding venue on the dot. I got there at 3 p.m. Which meant by the time I got to the room where the ceremony was happening, it was 3:01. And the doors were closed. And the usher outside, he was like, are you here for Amy's wedding? And I was like, yes. Like, well, it's already started. You're late. I was like, I know. I was like, well, do you want to go inside? I was like, is everyone going to look? Has it already started? He's like, yes, it's already started. It's already started. It's already started. Like, it's a... I was like, oh, but they're gonna stare at me if I go in, right? It's like, listen, you need to make a decision now because, you know, the more you leave it, the more the worse it's gonna get. So, no. Okay, listen. I ended up like going, oh, okay, fine, let me in. Tell me why. As soon as I entered, as soon as he opened the door, it was during the does anyone object to these people getting married, to this couple getting married. Why did I walk in at exactly that moment? Does anyone object? Fish walks in. Everyone stares at me. Main character energy. I'm still speechless. Like just remembering this makes me wanna like jump into a hole. Like, why? Would have been a perfect time to object and claim the bride for yourself. I don't know if I wanted to be the comedian at that moment, saying I object. She should have been mine. I mean, I'm sure everyone would have laughed, but I don't think her parents would have appreciated it. I know you guys find it very funny getting secondhand embarrassment. Thank you. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're feeling secondhand embarrassment. I'm feeling it just from talking about this story. Fish, 来てくれるなんて。At least you had the absolute best first time to go in. I couldn't even sneak in while she was like middle of saying something. Why did it have to be during the objection part? And then everyone stared at me. Everyone stared at me. It was so embarrassing. Like I felt my face was so hot. My face was so hot. I literally just slunk into the closest seat and had my head down the entire time. I couldn't even make a funny moment out of it. Because I didn't know anyone in the room. Other than, like, you know, those 2 school friends. Yeah, it's a great joke, but it's definitely very rude to take the attention of the couple, so it's a good thing you didn't take it further. Yeah, that's the thing. That, like, if I had made a joke, I would have looked like such a, like, a asshole, I think. Like, I was trying to make it about myself. But yeah, that happened, guys. That happened. happened, everyone? Oh, I was late and everyone stared at me. Okay, well, anyway, so she got married. I already told you how I felt when I saw her getting married. I was very happy. I was very happy for her. I was very pleased. I was very proud. And then, after that, we all headed to... we headed to a cafe. Me, Kim's partner, technically her fiance because she wasn't married yet at that time. Tina's partner wasn't there. And also, there was another couple there. I didn't know who they were. It turns out they were a childhood friend of Amy's. And she was really beautiful, this girl. She was mixed race. She was so beautiful. And she was with her partner, who was a German man. And during the time in the cafe, while we were waiting for the reception to start, I got to know her. Very beautiful girl. And I was also catching up with Kim as well. So, honestly, best move might be to silently find a place to sit down and do your best to ignore this. That is exactly what I did, yes. But, yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so in the cafe, I just spent time like catching up with Tina, Kim, and also getting to know the other girl. She was so pretty. And after that, we went to the reception, which was in a pub. And it was a very beautiful pub. We went up there. We went to the pub, and then it was like an open bar. It was only prosecco though. I don't like prosecco, so I didn't drink anything. But I was being social, Chips. I was being social. Like I was actually getting to know the people. People were talking to me. This old man came up and started talking to me. But I was actually busy when this old man came up to me because I had an emergency to deal with on my phone. I had to reply to something, so I was like having to do that. So this man was like, "Well, I shan't disturb you then," and I was like, "Oh, okay." But I did get to know these two other girls. So two girls, they're both doctors. They're actually twins. They're fraternal twins, and they went to Cambridge Uni. Both of them went to Cambridge and studied medicine. That's how my friend knew them. So they're friends of Amy's. They were so lovely. They were so beautiful as well. And they're fraternal twins, both doctors, and both of them like really wanted to go to Japan or something. So like they were both really like excited to talk to me. It turns out, guys, it turns out Amy was telling like all her friends, everyone about me, including her husband and his friends, showing off. Okay, so you know how like Amy's a super normie? Amy's a super normie. So like when she asked me like what I'm up to, I told her briefly like, "Oh yeah, I'm a streamer." That's all I told her. And she knows that I play, and she's like, "Oh, what do you stream?" I said, "I play video games." And that's all I said, right? She went and told everyone, including her husband and her husband's friends. "Oh yeah, Fish, my friend from Japan, she's a streamer. She professionally plays video games. She's a professional video game player. She's a professional esports competitor." I don't know how it got to that, but it's like it got to that. So tell me, and you know how I didn't even know? It turned out like all these people started coming up to me like, "Oh, are you Fish? Oh yeah, I heard you're in Japan. Oh yeah, I heard that you're a professional esports competitor." And I was like, "Huh? Sassy, who told you this? How did you, what?" It was crazy, guys. It was crazy. They all thought I was like a competitive gamer, like an actual like famous, actual professional gamer. She told everyone I was an esports gamer or something. I don't know. She was like throwing out buzzwords at this point, and everyone, yeah, she told everyone I lived in Japan and everything. Oh my god. Yes, Jackers. Yes, you're right. I know everyone will be interested about like how I'm in Japan. Yes. I already know that, Jackers, because that always happens whenever I go back to the UK. Everyone's so interested. Like even when I was in the Uber, right? I was getting an Uber to the station, and the Uber driver was talking to me. I ended up mentioning that I was living in Japan. It was so interested. It made an entire conversation about Japan and talking about Japan. It always happens. I already know that. Living in Japan is a personality trait at that point. But, you know, sometimes I don't want it to be my personality trait. You know, sometimes I want people to see me for me. I want them to see me for who I really am inside. Not the girl who lives in Japan, but the girl who's the #1 most humble and intellectual streamer. That's who owns that 40 Lambos. That's who I want people to see. All right? Not the one who lives in Japan. Anyway, so there were those girls, the 2 girls, the doctor girls, they were really interested in, like, because they wanted to go to Japan. So I was like giving them like recommended places to visit and stuff like that. So, but yeah, a whole night it was like people coming up to me saying, "Oh my god, are you Fish? So you live in Japan? Oh, so you're a professional gamer?" And stuff like that. "Oh, what esports team do you support? Do you play in?" Because like some of them were like the guys, the friends of the groom, and they're asking me about esports. I was like, bruh, I know nothing about esports. Please don't ask me these things. So that's what happened during Amy's wedding. And then what else happened? Anything else funny? I feel like those are funny, weird things happen. I just can't remember it right now. So I got to the dancing at the end, and obviously Amy and her husband had the first dance, and then she forced me. She like pulled me up and made me dance. And I'm thinking to myself, I haven't drunk enough of this. But I appeased her for a bit. I just kind of stood there awkwardly and like waved my arms around. And then I made an excuse and went home. And that was end of wedding 1. Not a spoons. It was not a spoons. No, she did not book us spoons for the reception. Like, oh, she is socializing. I'm so proud. Did you guys forget that I'm basically an extrovert or an ambivert? Like, once I'm actually like with people, I talk so much, and everyone talks to me. Everyone, you guys, do you not realize how cool I am? Like, when they see me in my Venom form, people are like, "Whoa, I want to talk to this Venom. I want to talk to this Venom fish." Like, everyone wants to talk to me when they see me. I know it sounds like I'm not even trying to brag or be weird about this. But people just like talk to me. I think Gumi might have mentioned this a lot, actually. I don't know why this happens to me, but loads of people just come and talk to me. I think it's the Venom. I think they just like my Venom butt. But yeah, a lot of people just like talking to me for some reason. So I was very busy socializing, making friends and new people and stuff like that at the wedding. So yeah, actually yes. And you know what? I hope you guys are inspired to follow suit and do the same. You are a pro gamer, not competitive. I'm neither pro nor competitive. Professional bronze Apex player, exactly. Imagine I said that though. Yeah, I'm professionally a bronze player. Yeah, no big deal. Well, you've collabed with some pros. Yeah, but that doesn't make me a pro by association. Invitation said featuring special guest hit streamer TRiGGERPHiSH. Oh yeah, they kept asking to see my YouTube channel. I was like, sorry, I'm under NDA. I can't show you. I thought it was 51 numbers, or was it 52? Anyway, so I don't think many Brits go to Japan to live, so it makes sense. Also, Japan is still viewed as like a exotic country and stuff like that, so people find it really interesting. Competitive repo player? Don't talk about that game to me. She carried us. It was she. She did everything. As an Aegis-Link villain, you're basically an evil genius. I think I told you guys once that my one of my GCSE teachers wrote a card to me and called and addressed it to the tortured genius. She literally called me a tortured genius. You're a social magnet. I don't know why though. It's not like I have no energy for it. It just happens. It was probably seeing Venom in a dress and heels. You're so right. I think that's a really rare sight. Seeing Venom in a dress and heels might make people think, "Oh, that's Venom in a dress and heels." I'm not a pro, guys. I'm a competitive player. I never said I was the best player. yeah, I came 15th place out of 20 in the last Apex tournament. No big deal. But yeah, that was the end of... That was the end of Amy's wedding. So yeah, while we were having the dinner in Amy's wedding, that's when I was really, really catching up with Kim. Because I was getting to know Kim's, like... Because I was also meeting Kim's fiance, right? And I was kind of talking about our school memories to him. Because I wanted to give him, like, background context on Kim. So I was telling him about our school memories and how I used to bully her all the time. Because I still have my Facebook account. And you know, Facebook gives you like old, like it brings up old memories of like what you were doing like 10 years ago or whatever. It was showing me really cringy old stuff. Like, you know, when you used to like post on people's walls and then you'd like comment on the post and like comment back and forth and have like a whole conversation. You can't see who the person's replying to. Yeah, I was looking back at all of those stuff and it was so cringe. It was so cringe. It was so cringe. And like, I was showing Kim those as well. And like, yeah, I don't know. It was nice. And then yeah, Kim said, wait, I didn't know you were back in the UK. Otherwise, I would have invited you to my wedding. And Kim's having like 4 weddings. So she's having one in Bali. No, she's having 2 weddings. Sorry. 2 weddings. I don't know if, not 4, 2. She's having a wedding in Bali and a wedding in London. And she was like, oh yeah, you can come to any of those weddings. I was like, oh, okay, I'll come to the London one. I'd love to see you get married off. You know, like to see this next chapter of your life. Because, you know, we were very good friends in school. And she was like, yeah, well, actually, coincidentally, my wedding's going to be exactly the same place as Amy's wedding at the exact same time. I was like, oh, great. Well, now I know where it is. I won't be late. So that's how, fast forward, I got to today's wedding. So, no, she's having 2 weddings, as in she's having the 2 ceremonies. So she's having one in Bali and then one in London. And she's inviting different people to different weddings. Today's one was huge. So she's Chinese. Kim is also Chinese. And so Kim, Ying, and Emma, they're all Chinese. So Kim had a really grand wedding. Like, she had a huge wedding. So she had the ceremony at the same hall. But then after that, we went to this, like, for a reception at this, like, pub place. A bar. And it wasn't a pub. It was a bar. It was a really fancy bar. And that was super fun. She did a lot for that one. So she had, like, she really went all out for this wedding thing. Like, there was, like, a huge book full of, like, wedding photos, like, from a photo shoot of her and her husband. There was like a Polaroid camera, so people can take Polaroids and like stick them in a guest book and write a message. There were like props to take photos with. There were balloons. There were food. There's an open bar. That's when I had like 8 gin and tonics. It was so delicious, tasted like juice. There were lots of delicious food, and God, it was a really amazing wedding. And there was like little bits and bobs that were like really, really cute and amazing. So we were at the reception for about 3 hours, I think. It was open bar. It's 2 hours, I think. 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours. And again, I was being very, very social. I was mainly talking to Tina and Amy. I was mainly hanging out with them, but then I was talking to like other people as well who knew Kim. I spoke to Kim's parents. Oh my god, yeah, I saw Kim's parents. It's so weird because like I haven't seen Kim's parents for ages, and seeing them like old and grey haired is like very jarring. But yeah, talking to Kim's parents, spoke to Kim's sisters, catching up because obviously it's been like a very long time since school. Guys, something really weird happened today. I don't know what I should tell you about. I was actually debating whether to tell you guys about this, but it really freaked me out, and I still feel really freaked out by it. So, during the wedding, This guy came up to me and said, "Excuse me, are you the famous hacker Fish?" So you guys know, before I became a streamer, I was a really famous hacker. Obviously, no one knew who I was. I was an anonymous hacker. But, you know, I left my mark. So... Listen. Okay, listen. Okay, you know what made this even weirder? So, Kim's husband is from another country, in Europe. Kim's husband is from a European country, not from the UK. No, listen, guys. So, this man who came and spoke to me was Kim's friend, who was also from the same European country. So, he wasn't even British. And he said to me, "Wait, are you the famous? Are you the famous hacker Fish?" I've been a fan of your hacking. Guys, it really freaked me out. Like, I still feel really... I was telling Gumi about it. Like, when it happened, I was messaging her and, like... It was... Even now, thinking about it, I'm still finding it so weird. Like, it's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. Someone that's not even British, like, recognized me. I know I'm too famous. Guys, I think I need surgery. I think I need to change my face. I think it's time. Should I dye my hair and change my face? Would you guys still follow me if I look different? What if I dyed my hair like, I don't know, bright green? And I don't know. Would you guys still follow me? Going bald? Yeah, I was thinking about the bald punishment to repent for my sins. I was thinking, I don't know if it's gonna work. Do your friends know of your hacker activities? They do. They did. Amy and Kim kind of knew about, because I've been a hacker for a long time. I've been a hacker for the past, like, 10 years, right? So, like, 10 years ago, like, they knew about my hacking. If you went with red, I still would. Guys, I'm not gonna get red hair. Neon green hair, crooked teeth. I'll follow you in any form you take. Wait, you know the crooked teeth? You guys like my teeth? To be crooked? But yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. It really was quite shocking that I got recognized after such a long time. Because, you know, I've been keeping my hacking activities on the down low. You know, ever since I became a streamer. You know, I've been keeping it on the down low, and I was really shocked that someone recognized my work. So I was like, oh wow, that's so cool. That's really cool. Yeah, so this fan of mine was inspired by my hacking, and apparently started their own like hacking group inspired by me. So that was really cool, I guess. That was really cool. It was really like weird, but like, you know, that was still really cool. Being okay with crooked teeth is fine watching British YouTuber. Hey, I don't have crooked teeth. My teeth are really straight. I actually have really straight teeth. I don't have crooked ones. Naturally. Ask me if you don't believe me. I thought part of being a hacker was that no one knows you're a hacker. Okay, but the thing is, right? The thing is, Git. I was such a famous hacker that I kind of gained a cult following. Like, people loved my hacking work. Because I left a signature, right? You saw my... You guys know my signature, the You've Been Hacked signature, right? So, I used to leave my, like, my call mark, right? And I gained a cult following for my hacking. And it seems like that was one of my cult followers. How they recognize me? I don't know. I think it's the venom form. I do think because I was like, you know, uncompressed today and like in full venom form, they're like, whoa, this venom form can only belong to the hacker TRiGGERPHiSH. And that's what happened. That's what happened. I caught a fan in the wild. It was so weird though. It was so weird. It was like, it was really unexpected. All right, what else happened? So that happened, and then what else? Oh yeah, it was raining like crazy when we had to go to the restaurant. So there was a banquet hall. So there was a huge banquet for the evening dinner. And it was raining like crazy, so we took an Uber. And there was a story about this and I forgot. Yeah, it was Amy's husband ended up escorting everyone to the Uber because he was the only one with the umbrella. And he ended up getting soaking wet. Sasuga husband. And then we got to the banquet hall, and the banquet hall, it was so beautiful, guys. It was huge. It was like a Chinese restaurant. The most beautiful Chinese restaurant I've ever seen. Red lanterns everywhere, gold and red everywhere. What a gentleman, Lucky Amy. I actually think it's Lucky Amy and Lucky James. Let's call him James. Lucky Amy and Lucky James, because he's really lucky to have it. I know she's a bit, you know, I know he has to ask permission to play video games, but other than that, she's a great wife because, you know what? So today, so everyone obviously had envelopes full of money to give to the bride and groom as a wedding gift, right? So James was holding had the envelope with the money in it. And at some point during the reception, he had lost the envelope, and there was about maybe over £100 in that envelope. So he lost it, guys. He lost an envelope full of money. Now, did Amy flip out and get angry at him? Nope. She held his hand and said, "Don't worry, we'll look for it. Everything will be okay." And she took the lead, and she was asking around, checking if anyone had found it, blah blah. And I was inside the bar when this was happening. She went outside and was asking people outside if anyone had seen it. And eventually it turned out someone had found it and picked it up and kept it safe. One of the family of Kim's. And then I saw that outside she held his hand and then she kissed him and she said, she basically kept him she basically reassured him and everything was fine. So she's a good wife, right? So sweet, right? It's so sweet. I thought, you know what, they're so well made for each other. They're so perfect. The love of newlyweds. I don't know, I feel like Amy has always been a really chill and nice person. She's never really been an annoying sort of person. Cool under pressure. Yeah. She's actually a teacher. They're both teachers. So I think, but the thing is, she teaches high school kids, he teaches primary school kids. So I think her teaching experience definitely helps her stay very calm under pressure. Perfect couple, yeah, they're so sweet. But you said I will beat you guys when we get home. What? I've never said that. Enough, what are you talking about? Why are you making up lies? I've never said that before. When have I ever threatened to beat you guys? Is there any proof? I don't think there's proof. I think you guys are gaslighting me, so. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I actually don't know what you guys are talking about. So, yeah, she's just a very, she's a very patient and very, kind person. So, yeah. And that's a good example of it, what just happened. He lost a lot of money and she lost a lot of money and she resolved the situation kindly. Don't make daddy angry. I think there's hours of videos documenting it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I think you guys got schizophrenia or something. Anyway, so it never loses chat payment for the What are you guys talking about? I didn't pay you guys. You guys are all unpaid chatters. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Anyway, so yeah, so that was an example of so that's what happens during the reception. And then we got to the banquet hall. We all sat on the tables together. We were seated together, the school friends. So I was sat next to Tina. I was sat in between Tina and Amy. And James was next to Amy. And I made friends with the other people on the table. So they were also all from like Cambridge uni as well. But they were actually pretty decent. Okay, something I gotta tell you guys, right? People who go to Cambridge uni, right? Normally they're all really weird people. Like I know a lot, I've got quite a few acquaintances and friends who went to Cambridge uni. And other than my school friends, everyone who has gone to Cambridge fit into one of two stereotypes. They're either they're all very strange people. They're very strange. They're either like quite autistic, and that's not what makes them strange. The autism is not what makes them strange. It's like what they're into, I guess. Number one. And the other type is really arrogant, pretentious, like egotistical type. So there's two types of people. Two types. So every Cambridge person I know have been one of those two types, except for my school friends. They're the exceptions for some really, because they're all normies. I don't know how, but they're all normies, and they still got into Cambridge. Anyway, so on this table was those two types of people. There was a girl. She was like the autistic type. She was really nice. She was really sweet. She was super sweet. I liked her. And there was a guy who was also like the autistic type, and he's kind of strange. He seemed quite odd, but he seemed nice enough. And there was two more guys, and they were the kind of arrogant, egotistical type. And I was thinking to myself, yes, they're fitting exactly to the Cambridge stereotypes. So the egotistical ones, I didn't talk to them because I don't want to like entertain that crap. But I made friends with the girl, and I spoke to her a bit. And the wedding, the banquet hall thing was really cool. There was like a Chinese dragon dance thing, and there was like lots of red and gold things, and like, you know, stuff to do with like Chinese culture. It was very grand. It was very, very nice. Also, the food was delicious. The food was like amazing. And actually, you know what? Kim told me that the banquet cost £30,000 because there was about 200 people there. And the entire thing cost £30,000 apparently. So that was scary. That was scary. The thing is, I don't have a bank card at the moment. So Fishbro has my bank card because my bank details are associated with my mom's home address, where Fishbro lives. And my bank card was sent to my home address, to my mom's address. So Fishbro has my bank card and my letter. And I haven't met Fishbro yet. So I don't have a bank card. So I don't have any cash. So I had to ask like Gumi's flatmates, like, do you guys have cash? I need cash for this wedding. Because she needs the cash so she can, because, you know, with Chinese weddings, right, they receive something called hongbao, which is like a red envelope full of money from their family members. And basically the plan was they'd gather up all that money and try to pay the restaurant bill with that money and then pay the rest by themselves. So I needed cash. And I don't have a card to get cash. So Gumi said, oh, I have cash. But she only had like £30. Like I gave about £50 to Amy. I should have given her more, but I gave her 50. because I'm not too rich, you know. Those Lambos cost a lot of money, guys. Couldn't sell a Lambo. But anyway, I wanted to give at least 50 to Kim as well, but Gumi only had 30. So yeah, I had to end up giving her 30, and I felt really bad. Was generous to add you last minute to the meal. Yeah. I mean, I said no, I don't have to attend the meal. Like, I literally said to her, no, I'm as long as I'm at the ceremony and watch you get married, that's enough for me. But she was like, she was insisting that I join for the meal. She was insisting that I joined for the banquet, so that's why I went, because she was insisting. But yeah, I only paid £30, so I felt really bad because I don't have a bank card. I really need to see Fish Bro so I can get my bank card and all my bank letters. Yeah, £30,000, guys. That's how much he spent on the banquet. Ooh. But it was really good food. It was definitely, it tasted like it was £30,000 worth of food, so... I really enjoyed that. It was really delicious. I'm really full. Guys, my tongue is really numb. I can't talk properly. I haven't been talking properly all night, and I couldn't really enjoy my food too much today because I ate strawberries yesterday. And the thing is, I'm not usually allergic to strawberry. I've been getting allergic to loads of fruit, but strawberries wasn't one of them. But then yesterday I had strawberries and I had a really terrible allergic reaction, and my tongue is still like numb. My tongue is still numb. So I couldn't and it's even right now it's still really numb and kind of in pain. What am I gonna do? Why am I getting allergic to like every fruit? Sounds nice. It was really good. Like, I really enjoyed the wedding, and she really did a good job in the wedding. She looks so beautiful as well. So beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy my friends are happy and married. I'm so happy. It's a really... It's such a nice feeling. I hope you guys get to like experience that one day as well. Like, seeing your friends get married and being happy and proud. It's just so precious. It's just such a... It's just such a... It's just such a... It feels like such a blessing seeing that happen. You could do a blotch test for your allergies, but why? That doesn't mean I'm going to stop eating it. That sucks. The fruit allergy, the weddings are lovely. It's so sad. Like, I'm just... It's like as the older I get, the more fruits I become intolerant to. If my high school friends aren't married, I might get that soon. I think, yeah, I mean, I feel like, again, around the age of like 27 to like 30 something, people start getting married. It's just nice to see like your best school friends getting married, I think. Biologically gatekept from fruits. I don't know what it is, because like I never used to be allergic to like all these fruits. It just slowly started happening every year. Another fruit added to the list. And I'm really sad because the British cherries look so good this year and I really want to eat them. But I don't know if it's worth the allergy. It's rough for food lovers. Yeah, I'm a foodie. I'm a foodie. So I'm very sad about it. Hold on. Yeah. Those were my 2 wedding experiences. Do you guys have any questions? Ask me anything. Ask me anything, guys. My high school friends aren't even in the mid-20s yet. Oh yeah, I forgot you guys are Zoomers. Any Zoomers? Anyone born after 2000? Please kindly leave this chat. Please kindly leave. This chat's for people who are born before the year 2000. Over the last 3 years, I've had yearly weddings with uni friends. Do you guys have friends who you've known since school and you're still friends with? Not since uni, but since school. Because said skit. I said anyone born after 2000, you need to leave. So 2000 means if you're born in the year 2000, you have to leave. When is Fish getting married? And we had the whole discussion about this, JP. Unless you meet the requirements. Unless someone meets the requirements, they can't get married. Simple as. I have no idea what my high school groups are up to. I've only kept up with my military buddies. What, not even your uni buddies, Prinny? Yep, since year 1. To be honest, that's feasible for you in there since you come from like a small place. I think people in big cities, it's pretty hard to keep up with people you've known since year 1. You have one since primary school, year 3? I haven't got any friends since primary school because I moved around so much. So my oldest friends are from secondary school. Actually though, this is gonna sound really weird. So I do have someone who I knew from primary school, from year 6. And that person is the owner of like a company that works with like VTuber companies. That person is like an owner of like a famous company that you guys all know. Like maybe you guys all know it, but most people know it, I think, because like they do work with VTuber companies and stuff. Yeah, that guy ended up becoming like an owner of this like of a company, and we went to the same school. It's so weird. It's such a coincidence. What are the requirements again? They have to beat me in my intelligence. They have to be more intelligent, more intellectually stimulating, more family friendly, more God fearing, more humble, own way more Lambos than me, and have to accept that I come with the chips. Those are the requirements. I did night classes and online after 6 years in the military. It wasn't the usual high school straight to college experience. Oh. Snoy? No, not Snoy! Snoy is not my school friend. Snoy became... I made friends with Snoy through Apex. I made friends with Snoy through Apex Legends in Japan, okay? I made so... Oh my god, that was actually the best... You know when I first moved to Japan, right? I actually made so many friends through Apex. Like, I don't talk to them anymore, apart from, I guess, even Snoy. I don't really talk to Snoy that much. But I don't really talk to them much anymore, but I made, like, 4 friends through Apex Legends. Barely talk to any of my friends, just who I am, which is part of why being married suits me well. I guess if you don't really care, I guess, about having friends, it's still lonely. I don't know. That's why no one can marry Fish. It means Fish can't get married. I can if I wanted to. If I lowered my requirements, I'm sure I could. The world's best game for making friends is Helldivers 2. Can you... I've never played Helldivers 2 by myself. I've always played with friends. Like, friends I already know. Can you play with random people and become friends with them? I haven't played Helldivers for like over a year. By the way, can I have a stream check? How has the stream been so far? Has the stream been looping or lagging or anything like that? Amoeba pig. Probably no one knows. I don't know what that is. What is that, Maho? The best friendships are born through fire and bloodshed. What if, you know, the best friendships are born through being third-partied and winning the fight in Apex? It's smooth, it's been fine, mostly stable. I think I'm not... My camera is not lagging either, is it? Not too much anyway. So Gummy's flatmate's gonna be at work, I think, for nights. until Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm not sure. So every single night he's gonna be at work, I'll be streaming. However, we're going to Turkey. Me and Gumi and I are going to Turkey from Wednesday? Thursday? I can't remember. But I will be taking my laptop to Turkey, so I'll still be streaming from Turkey. But I can't guarantee the stream's not going to be laggy from Turkey because, yeah, it's going to be hotel internet and it's like Turkey, so I don't know if it's going to be good connection. But I'll still be attempting to stream from Turkey. I don't want to make a schedule because I don't want to, like, I don't know, guys, do you think I should make a schedule? I'm worried because, like, I'm worried it's not going to be, like, consistent. Can you send us turkey legs from Turkey? Did they eat turkey in Turkey? We're going to have mackerel when we go to Turkey. Live hair facility scouting? Imagine I do an IRL stream. Will it be 1 hour earlier as it is mainland EU? The Turkey streams? I don't know what time it'll be yet. I'm going to try, like, 10 p.m. Turkey time. I don't know what time that is everywhere else, so I'm going to try 10 p.m. Turkey time. But yeah, I'll be trying to stream from Turkey. At least 2 streams. But yeah, I just don't know whether to make schedules because, like, I don't know what to plan. I don't know what I can do with this terrible laptop situation. Put up big red letters saying traveling, all times flexible AF. You could say that there will be gorillas, but there will be post X hours before. There'll be a post X hours. Put up tentative waiting rooms. Okay. Okay. I'll think of it. Okay. I'll plan something. I'll plan something. Let's go with it. Let's do a schedule. A tentative one. With tentative times. I think I will be making my stream times earlier. Gumi and Gumi's flatmate will still be in the room, but like again, I don't mind their noises. So it's fine. It's just the other flatmate coughs really loudly and that one's really like jarring, but Gumi's flatmate and Gumi are fine. So what I'll do is I think I'm gonna start streams from 10 p.m. BST, like British time. It's gonna be really early for... It's gonna be super early for like EDT and PDT people, but I think I'm gonna keep it consistent for that for now. They're the chips. It's the chips. We understand. We can't expect the stream to be guaranteed. You're saying that like I've been inconsistent with my streams before. This is the first time this is happening. Even I don't know how to handle this because I'm not used to it. I'm actually kind of regretting that I didn't just book an Airbnb so I can just have my routine and consistency. I'm really regretting that, but then I remember how much the Airbnbs cost and I don't regret it. It's so expensive. I couldn't afford it, which is why we didn't do it. But I really wish I could have, because then at least I would have been able to control my stream times and stream content better. Rather than having to like work around, you know, stuff. Hotel is cheaper than Airbnb. Hotel is not an option because hotel internet's even worse. I need somewhere that has actual proper internet. London Airbnb would be lambing money. Exactly. Oh my god. When I saw the London Airbnb prices, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'd have to sell a land though. The only other time when you've been inconsistent is when you're really sick, so that doesn't count. I mean, I wasn't even inconsistent. I just didn't stream. I just didn't stream for like 3-4 days, right? 10 p.m. BST is 6 a.m. JST. I mean, Maho, I think you're the only one from Japan who watches me. You and YO. But I think you're the one who like consistently watches me the most, right? So... But, most of the viewers are from the US and Europe. So I guess for Europe it'll be a good time. For US, maybe not so much. Consistently busy dying during that time. Guys, do you remember how bad my voice was? Compare it to now. Compare it to now. Guys, am I really, really close up to the mic? How does this feel? Do you feel uncomfortable with me being this close up to the microphone? Wait, but my voice is so normal now. Anyway, voice? What voice at that time? Hey, I had a voice. I was speaking like this. I had a voice like that. That's how I was speaking. I think it's afternoon in the US. Yeah, I don't know. But to be honest, afternoon in the US might be okay. Let's test it. Let's test it out. Yes, I'm scared when women get close to me. Wait, does it sound like I'm super close to you? Does it sound like I'm super close to you guys? Dobby has left the stream. Dobby got a sock. Dobby's free. I can't even do the Dobby voice anymore. I don't think you can recreate that voice. How did I speak? I had like a really husky voice, right? It was like this. Hey, Chips. Hey, Chips. My voice was like this. Like that, right? That's how my voice was. Oh, my tongue hurts. I'm in pain. My tongue hurts right now. The strawberries really punished me. Need years of smoking. I can't believe I sounded like that. I actually sounded like a chain smoker. Your tongue. Yeah, I had strawberries yesterday. I had an allergic reaction to them. I wasn't very happy about that. Strawberries were delicious. And I'm not supposed to have allergic reactions to strawberries. Why would you get close after I said women scare me? Do you hate me? I'm asking if that sounded close. Guys, does it sound like I'm very close to you? Does it sound like I'm close up? Did that sound close? Alright, I think I am gonna finish up here, Chips. Now, what I'm gonna do... So, are you still single? Is that the part of the AMA? Of me going to 2 weddings? Whoa! Bree! Welcome! Thank you so much for the raid! Wow! Welcome, raiders! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Welcome to my street. Wait, fish sounded like the band Chainsmokers. Sure, JB, sure. Welcome! Welcome, the Bridiots! Thank you so much for the raid, Brie. I hope you had a good stream. Welcome, raiders. This stream is a little bit scuffed because I am away from my home location. I am on a mobile setup right now. The very 8-year-old laptop, and it's very, very scuffed. But I shall introduce myself regardless. Welcome to the network. I'm TRiGGERPHiSH, the hacker of Sin to Aegis-Link's first generation villainy. Whether I'm breaching firewalls or landing headshots, I'm all about precision and control. Think of me as your sysadmin in the shadows and sharpshooter in the front lines. So hit that sub button and join the rest of the chips on our mission to hack the heroes. That sound cool? My laptop is doing its best. It's like screaming right now. You guys can probably hear the fan. And the music's probably like going over the fan, but it's screaming right now. I didn't say headshots. I said headshots. I didn't say that. And my OBS is like telling me it's dropped 28,500 frames right now, which is concerning. But yeah, my favorite fruits after strawberries, mango, I guess. Mango I'm still not allergic to. But I need to. I don't think they don't sell mango at Tesco. There's some mangoes at Tesco. I need to go somewhere else to buy mangoes. Oh yeah, my plans for tomorrow. So I'm actually... Can I rant to you for a bit? There's something I'm really upset about and I really, really want to rant. I really want to rant about it. It's really peeing me off. Mango is popular amongst Aegis-Link. Yeah, I don't eat mango the same way Lan does. Sure, do it. What is it? Go ahead. So the thing is, right? I was driving my Lambo. Just casually down the road. People kept staring at me. And I felt like their stares made my Lambo dirty. I didn't like it. That's it. That's the story. Anyway, so the last style of mango eating is surprisingly good. Ugh. Guys, if you squish up your mangoes and like rip the top open and then suck it out, you've got problems. Nobody eats anything the way Lan does. Exactly. 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 I think you guys are weird for eating like that. I'm not gonna eat my mangoes like that. I'm gonna slice them up like a normal person. Anyway, there's something I'm really annoyed about. So like, I was supposed to see my sister. I was supposed to see my sister while I was here, right? And I have that social worker who's working with me because of the guardianship assessment that I've been painstakingly doing for like over a month. My assessment's at a standstill because it can't move on until like something from the social services, like the local authority social services. They have to communicate and they have to give permissions for like certain things before we can move on. But they haven't been communicating, and even though it was over a month ago that my social worker asked for permission for me to go out with my sister, she reserved tomorrow as the date. They still haven't gotten back to her about it, so I won't get to see my sister tomorrow, and I'm really, really mad about it. I'm so upset about it. Like, been almost a week I've been here, and I still haven't gotten to see her. And I don't know why they're treating her like she's a prisoner or something. Like, how is that fair? I've got nothing to do with this case. I'm her family member. I'm not part of any of these allegations. She should be able to see me freely, but like I can't. No matter who I'm emailing or contacting, I'm not gonna. It's like a dead end response. Like I just don't. It's so frustrating because like when I first booked this trip, I was really excited to spend time with her. I wanted to give her the best summer holiday ever, and now I can't even see her. And I'm really, really upset about it because it's also like delaying the whole guardianship assessment. I'm really mad about it. I'm super, super mad about it. And like, I really don't know what to do because I've been trying so hard to be positive for my sister and like keep her spirits up. Like while all this is going on. But it's just like bad news after bad news, one after another. And I don't know, like, what to do. Like, I'm losing hope, and I don't know how to keep her encouraged, and because it's gone worse. There's been developments, and it's become worse. Like, she's getting treated so unfairly by the authorities, and it almost feels like it feels so unreal. It's almost like a setup. Like it's so unreal. Like what's going on, and she's like losing hope as well, and I don't want her to like completely crash and like break down. I at the same time I don't know what to say because even I don't know what to do. I'm trying so hard. I read like a 50-page report, had to analyze that, had to send that over to a lawyer. Like, you know, I'm trying so hard, but obviously like, results are not immediate and things just keep getting worse, and she's just getting more demoralized as time goes on, and we can't even see each other. It's just so frustrating. It's just really frustrating. I don't know what to do about it. Could you not both be in the same place at the same time? And do you think she's allowed to leave the house by herself? Do you think she has permission to do anything? It's genuinely sad, especially given how communicative you've been. It's so frustrating because I at least have the evidence. At least I have the evidence. That's all I have to keep telling myself. I can't imagine how you could work any harder for this. I really can't. Like, I'm doing all I can. I'm doing all I can. There's nothing else I can do at this point. Nothing she can do. And I can't lie to her and say everything's going to be okay. Because, you know, when things happen that's not okay, she's just losing trust more and more. It's just such a frustrating situation. It really is. Like, I just don't know what to do about it. Originally, my plan was to spend time with her tomorrow, but obviously, like, that's not going to happen anymore because my social worker still hasn't heard back from the social services, so it's very, very annoying. Can she leave the house with her lovely temporary guardian? He just so happens to bump into each other. I don't know her location. I'm not allowed to know her location. She's not allowed to disclose her location. And she's not allowed to tell, you know, her foster carer, I want to go to this place, that place. She gets taken when she's not allowed to stay at home by herself. So if the guardian, if her foster carer needs to go to the supermarket, for example, she'll have to go with her. She's not allowed to, like, say, I want to go to this place or that place. And also, she's not able to communicate with me if she goes outside because she's not allowed a phone. So, and she's not allowed any unsupervised contact at all. So, yeah. Did your worker mention if it's normal for them to not hear back on the visitation request? It's not normal. Even my social worker is very shocked at the lack of, like, you know, at the incompetence and unprofessionalism from this local authority social service, because this is not meant to be happening. So even they've never kind of dealt with this situation before. So it's just a very strange situation. Sorry. It's frustrating to me because, like, you know, I can't see my own sister. It's very annoying. Very, very irritating. So tomorrow I'll be seeing my aunt. So tomorrow I'll be going, I'm going to do some shopping because I need to buy some basic stuff. I need to buy some toothpaste. I need to buy some body wash. And I need to buy at least one smart top because I didn't bring any with me. So I need to buy these 3 things. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow. And then I'm going to meet my aunt. She's the aunt with, I think I already mentioned her before. I'm going to meet her. And then I'm going to go to my other aunt's house. I think I told you one of my other aunts recently had a baby. So I'll go with her to meet that aunt. So I'll spend some time with family tomorrow. But I just feel really sad because I'm scared they're going to ask about my sister. And they don't know what's happening with her because, like, my parents haven't told anyone because they're, like, really, really, like, ashamed of what happened. So none of my family members know about it. I'm really bad at lying, as you guys know. I can't lie. So I'm really, really nervous because they're going to ask me questions about my sister. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Smart top, like fancy or like with electronics? Smart as in, like, you know, smart is a normal word. There's casual and there's smart and there's smart casual. Yeah, smart's the right word to describe that kind of clothing. Like a smart casual top. A smart casual top. I need to buy a smart casual top. Because I already brought like trousers with me. Like smart trousers with me. I just need a smart casual top and then it should be fine. The heck is a smart casual? Do you not have that terminology in America? So how do you describe clothes? Like, for example, if you go to a wedding, they'll say, oh, wear formal attire, wear casual attire, wear smart casual. You don't have those terms? I would hate the social services if I didn't reserve all my hatred for the parents who have the lives of the kids. People can be so horrible. I mean, in this case, I don't even hate my parents for what happened, because I do think it was... a lot of it was because of my sister. Like, she kind of put herself in this position. But also, I think the social services have their own like narrative they're really trying to push. Learn a new word. Wait, do you not say smart normally? Smart casual is a normal UK word. Wait, so you Americans don't say smart to describe clothing? You think it's a computer thing instead now, like smartphone? Business casual is what usually gets said. But what if it's not for business? Casual, business, casuals, form is pretty standard. Yeah, but what about smart? It's smart, but not business. Smart casual is a term where I'm from. I'm assuming, Komoda, wherever you're from, because you live in Asia, right? I think they use British English, that's why. As a Westerner, I've heard black tie, formal, business, business casual, streetwear casual. Yeah, you sound American, you know, but in British English, smart casual and smart are normal terms to use for clothes. If clothes can magically get me to Harvard, then I call them smart. I don't think clothes would help me there, Skid. I'm weird? No, this is just normal British English. This is British English. No one calls it smart. Well, we do in the UK. Jack has just confirmed it. So did Homuda, who uses British English. I want to be smart, so I should get smart casual. Smart casual is like what you wear, like that's not too overly casual, you know? So I have casual tops, like t-shirts and like this other like casual tops that are not like appropriate for like, I don't know, for a slightly more formal setting or smart setting. Can you show us an example of smart clothing? Do we have the technology? Okay, I think it's time to end this stream. All right, guys, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna raid you into my cover video because yeah, guys, I have a new cover video. You know, I've kept my YouTube homepage open for this entire stream because there's a red panda video on my feed that I really want to watch. I really want to watch this. I'm so excited. There's a baby red panda in Toronto Zoo. All right, I'm gonna raid into my my new cover video. I want you guys to all watch it. Search your videos. Summertime. Excuse me? Hold on, I think I have to get the link for my video. Smart casual is good for a nicer restaurant, for example. Yes, exactly. A nicer restaurant is not a business situation, is it? A smart setting, so business? No. Because a restaurant is not business. Going to see your father is not business. I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna meet my stepdad at some point next week, so I can't be dressed like, you know, a homeless person. Or like overly casual, because that's like disrespectful. Do I own dumb clothes because I'm not smart? I'm thinking about it, JV. I don't think you dress dumb. But you do dress casual. It's not dumb though. Oh my god, a cover? Yeah, guys, I have a new cover. You guys should all watch it. Like 5 times. Maybe 10 times. Going to restaurants to conduct business. What kind of business? What kind of business are you doing in the restaurant? So things like that, we basically just say wear something nice or something formal. And that's why smart casual exists. Alright, hold on, give me a second. Let's go. I still listen to Lion at least once a day. Wait, what? Really? I felt like Lion didn't do so well in terms of like, you know, engagement. I was wondering if there was a, like, I don't know what it was. If there's anything wrong with it, or if it's just the algorithm being the algorithm. A shirt and jeans is smart casual? Yeah, that's like smart casual because of the shirt. You've turned casual into smart-ish. Hold on. Hold on. 君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと噂の dreaming が忘れないで Hold on. Let's set up the rate. Huh? Why is it telling me? Why is YouTube telling me it doesn't find my the raid? Hold on, hold on. I refresh my page. Maybe that will make a difference. Redirect. Paste. Huh? Why? It's telling me you can't find my video. You can't. Can you guys... Wait, do you guys know if you're able to raid into videos? Or does it have to be streams only? Can't you raid into videos? Huh? Is it not possible? Only to premieres? Oh no! It has to be a premiere. It's already been released, so I can't turn it into a premiere anymore. No! Alright guys, I'm going to link it here. If everyone just opens this link, I would really appreciate it. And also give it a watch for at least 1 minute. I'd super... If all 99 of you who are watching here right now could open this link... If you could do that, I would really appreciate it. Give my cover some views. And leave a comment and like. Subscribe. That I would really appreciate that. It would make it worth it for me, because you know it would make me happy, because I work hard on these covers, you know, so I would appreciate a little view, a little comment, a little like, subscribe. Don't leave raid messages there. That's probably why the premiere mess is a thing. Raiding to get that initial algo booth and post talk to have the retention. I did that for Lion though. Didn't I raid into Lion premiere? No, but usually, what do you mean? Raid into it and then a post talk to have the retention. Don't people usually have the premiere first and then they stream? Or do they stream first and then do and then raid into the premiere? It's usually like that, right? But anyway, didn't I do that for Lion? It didn't really work out too well. The link goes to the stream. Wait, what? I linked the stream? Huh? Okay, wait, guys. This is the link. I should have pinned it. Why did no one tell me to pin it in the beginning? Link it and pin it in the beginning. Why did no one tell me to do that? This is why I don't pay you guys. This is why I don't pay you guys. It's all your fault. All your fault. No one told me to... No one told me to link it and pin it from the beginning. Huh? Wait, this is the... Is this still the wrong link? You got linked to the confession video? That doesn't sound right. Wait, this is the right link, isn't it? Hold on, let me click on it myself. Okay, that does go to summertime. Right, well, if all 90-odd of you could go click on that link, give my video a watch, and leave a comment, it would make me very, very happy. Very happy. Make me a very happy fish. So I'm gonna stay here for a bit. While you guys do that, I'm gonna... Stream Elements links the confessions. But Stream Element does it automatically. I can't control that. But I like the cover so much that I clicked the thumbs up button twice. But does that mean it unlikes it if you click it twice? It makes me very, very happy. Very, very happy. You click on it right now. Listen to it for over a minute. Leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel. Please. 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 I'm tired, guys. I'm yawning. Hit the bell. Hit the notification bell. Pity peas, a cherry on top. I can't eat cherries, so neither can you guys. 君の虜になってしまえばきっとこの夏は充実するのもっと噂の dreaming を忘れないで Like I'm doing it live for you guys. Making cherry pie despite the fish. Wait, I can eat cherry pie. I can eat cooked fruit. Just can't eat fresh fruit. Oh yeah, if you guys want to see me post fresh Red Panda content, you could join the Discord as well. I do post a lot of Red Panda content there. Oh my god, Inev has a second account. Okay, I'll like the video. No way. Inev 2 Flux. Fish, can you be quiet for a moment? I'm listening to Fish. Wait, I'm gonna sing it. I'm gonna sing it live. When you start singing, you almost synced up with a video. Wait, no way. That's so weird. It's not so weird. It's because it's like the proteins inside the fruits that I'm allergic to, I think. So when you're cooking it, you're denaturing the proteins. It's been stuck in my head since I listened to it and I blame you, Fish. It got stuck in my head recently, which is why I wanted to like cover it. The Discord link says invite invalids for me. Does the Discord link not work? It's an open link. Unless you've been banned. Are you a naughty person who's been banned? Hold on. Oh, really? Oh, I think I know why. I think I know why. You know what it is? Aegis-Link changed the link and they didn't tell anyone. They didn't tell me. That's not really nice, is it? Now let me go to my stream elements and change that. They did such a sneaky, cheeky thing and didn't tell me about it. Hold on. 何年経っても言えない後悔したって構わない Alright, let me just edit that. でも言葉はここまで出てるのねえ、summertime Summertime 太陽の海を歩きたいドライブだってしてみたいただ視線は合わせてほしいのねえ Summertime 夜明けまで海で走って降りた晴れたは仲がいいね彼女を笑顔がいくいね Alright, okay, I done it. Okay. Done. Ah? Zaku, you already gave lots before the last stream. goodness. W Zucker, thank you so much. What the heck? What the helly? What the hell? Zucker, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. Like I said, you don't have to spend money, guys. You just have to give me the views. I can't even grab properly because my tongue is so numb. Zucker, take care of yourself, please. You don't have to do that. I already appreciate you guys just, you know, watching and commenting and liking and stuff like that. That's enough for me. Enjoying the cover is enough for me. Shaking my fist. Thank you, Zaku. Thank you so much. Huh? Why am I getting a YouTube error? Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. What the heck? Oh, I think this is my time to stop my cue to stop streaming. What the heck? Why is YouTube giving me this error? I will literally post it on Discord like what I'm seeing. Hold on, I'm gonna literally show you guys what I'm seeing. I'm literally gonna screenshot it, hold on. I'll put it on Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. This is literally what I'm seeing. This is literally what I'm seeing. It's so bad. Huh? Kai? I swear this happened before. Didn't Kai just like come out of nowhere? Last time Kai came out of nowhere and just dropped like 50 subs. Without any comments or like showing that Kai was like here the whole time. What the hell? What are you doing? Guys, no more gifting. Please, no more. No more. Please, I'm begging you. No more. Don't give me any more. Please, you don't need to give me any more subs. YouTube's a scammer, don't do it. I mean, you don't need to. Please, guys. Guys, please. Kai, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that at all. I mean, are you even here? I mean, you didn't have to do that at all. What the heck? What the hell, as the kids say. Thank you so much, W. Kai. Thank you so much. Maho as well. Thank you so much for the gifted membership. WMO. I swear, Kai has a script that summons him in the times of need. This is not a time of need. I do not need gifted memberships right now. I just said I wanted comments on my video. That's all I wanted. Glenn, thank you so much for the gifted membership. What the heck? Ah, my voice is disappearing now. My voice is disappearing. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Guys, stop. Notorious, thank you for the gifted membership. Guys, don't make me pull it out. Don't make me pull it out. I just pulled it out. I'm telling you guys, you need to stop. You need to stop this silliness. You know what's gonna happen to you, right? You know what Daddy's gonna do to you. You understand? Daddy's gonna be mad. Guys, YouTube's scamming me again. YouTube's scamming me again. There's no way. Oh my god. It's eating my emojis again. Oh, I don't want to look at this. It's painful to look at. Oh, the other day it said I needed 7 more members and now it's gone to like 91 members needed. Oh my god, guys, please don't give subs. Please don't give gifted subs. You guys don't deserve to do that. You don't save your money. Buy yourself a Lambo. Please don't give me gifted subs. I feel so bad. We're not going to unlock any emotes because YouTube just wants to eat the emotes. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Guys, don't waste your gifted sub, please. Buy yourself a Lambo. Don't buy yourself subs. Fish, I thought you were Brit and not American. Well, actually, I'm from New York. Howdy, partner. I'm walking here. Having a standoff now? Did you guys pull out the guns as well? You know how Gummy and I spent this morning? We were listening to true crime while she was doing her nails, and I was getting ready for the wedding. We were listening to true crime together. I should do true crime streams. I think I should tell you guys true crime stories. Will you guys watch me? I spoke like this and told you about true crime stories. One of the women had a voice like that. She was like, a sex worker. He was a monk and he was a sex worker. She was talking like that. Would you guys listen to me if I spoke in that accent? YouTube lives to scam. I don't want you guys to get scammed. The only person who can scam you is me. Don't let YouTube scam you, okay? YouTube can't scam you. Only I can scam you. 91, you say? It used to be 7 and they just switched to 91. Like, I'm assuming a reset to like 150 or something. And then, because you guys gave loads before. But it didn't give me the... It didn't unlock the emote. It could be because a month just turned and subs ran out. But emotes don't disappear. Subs don't... It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. It doesn't disappear and reset because subs run out. Otherwise, everyone's going to lose emotes if they lose subs. That was a great accent. You guys like it? Let's be like this. Instead of gifting sub, I'm saving for me a Fizz 30k banquet. You're gonna marry Fizz in a Chinese banquet restaurant? I see. I see. Not in that accent, please. You did tell us about true crime once. Oh, that story with the boy, right? The ankle, the bone breaker guy. You tune up so fast from that accent. Wait, I actually preferred that accent because we were watching two true crime videos. One was that American one, the American woman her talking like this, a hack like her, that accent. And the other video was a northerner, a girl from the UK, from the Midlands, I think actually. It's a Midlands accent. Midlands or Northern, I don't know. It was like in between. It was so annoying. I actually preferred the American women. You do watch YouTubers talk about true crime stuff? I feel like you have to be good at telling stories well, though. I don't think I have that ability. I don't have the ability of telling stories well because I go on too many tangents. Maho, thank you so much for the super sticker. No more. No more, Maho. No more. I'd forgotten the bone breaker guy. Thanks. Sorry for reminding you. Alright, guys. Let me see who I should raid into. Let's raid into Pia again. I won't be joining, so if you guys can tell Pia that I've got to go to bed and my laptop is like exploding, it's about to like grow wings and explode, I would be grateful. But tell her I hope she enjoys her stream, and yeah, go support Pia. She's been through a lot lately. Get a Rakugo performer to tell cringe time stories. It would actually work. I feel like a Rakugo performer could do it really well. But thank you so much, Chips. Thank you so much for coming here today. I hope you guys enjoyed the catch up as much as I did. I wish I wasn't so tired. It's so hard streaming at night. I really prefer streaming in the morning. This is difficult. I don't know how you guys do it in Nev and Jackers. Like, how do you stay up so late watching my streams? This is so hard. This is difficult. Like, I feel like I have no energy. I really wish I could do morning streams again. I love morning streams because it's so nice getting to wake up and then like talk to you. I didn't mean that. What I meant was, it's so nice waking up and getting settled into my education role of teaching you guys of how not to be dumb. That's what I like. And I really don't like not being a teacher from the start of the day. I feel like, it doesn't warm my mind up enough. Anyway, I gotta go now. Anyway, I gotta go now. Yeah, I've gotta go. You chips have the shit for force of will. They do. They're actually built different. They actually built different. The things you do for your Oshi. I would like you guys to prioritize yourself too. Jackass, remember to sleep, please. Fix your sleep again. And that sleep is just messed up. I can't tell enough to fix anything. But Jackass, you gotta fix your sleep. I don't love you guys. I just love educating you guys. It's different. There's a difference. There's a difference. Anyway, it's time to finish this. That's the trigger.